Hi guys. How's everybody doing? Divinely Her, Vanlena, Kim, D, Sabrina, Albert, Suzette, Dips, Thizza, Ms. B, Shazme, Nikki, Marcy, Paula, Holupemia. Just saying hello to everybody. How's everybody doing today? I really want to play music in the background, but every time I do, TikTok puts it off and tells me that I'm going to have some sort of a warning, so I don't do it anymore. I'm on a bit early. I know I said I was going to be here at 2, but, you know, I was like, it's the Gemini in me. Just want to get going. Get it over with. Get it done and get it done, girl. Get it done and get it done. So, how is everybody doing with the, what's it called? Oh, do they? They want to play their own music. I had absolutely no clue what their music is. I'm old. I don't know what's going on. So how's everybody doing with this? Oh, happy Mother's Day. It's not Mother's Day in the UK, but I think it's Mother's Day everywhere else. Happy Mother's Day to you lot. Our Mother's Day was in March. Was it? I don't know. La India. Yeah, because everybody from like all over the world is wishing me Mother's Day, but I'm like, it's not Mother's Day. It's already gone past. Avi. Just saying hello to everyone. Nicole. Yeah, it is Mother's Day because I've got people who are from the Philippines wishing me happy Mother's Day, like relatives over there. Mev, cakes, food and more. I'm just saying hello to everybody. Hey, Albert. Right. So we are in between in Vedic astrology, okay? In Vedic astrology, we're in between the first full moon, which is on the 1st of May. And then we've got another one at the end of May, which is another full moon. And because it's such a rare full moon where you have like a double whammy of bullshit, it's called a blue moon because of the first one and the last one. And it's like once in a blue moon, opportunities coming your way. You might feel a little bit out of alignment and you want to slap everyone's faces because everyone's pissing you off for no apparent reason whatsoever. Hey, Ellen. Serenity Rose. Amanda. Misery. Hi, honey. Don't put that as your name. Change it up. Or did I read that wrong? So when you've got like a blue moon, okay? When you get a blue moon, it's a rare emotional energy because it's in Libra. And Libra is about balance and karmic relationships. And I have no idea where any of you lot can subscribe. I've never subscribed to anyone on TikTok, so I wouldn't have a clue. I wouldn't have a clue. And you don't need to tap the screen. You don't need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Even if you're not following me, you can still get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I'll read for you. Members and subscribers, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will always get a guided message, and subscribers will always have me every Sunday. The last Sunday, I was on there for like 6.5 hours. This Sunday, just gone, yesterday, I was on there for like 6 hours. I don't even know what we were talking about. We were talking about, what were we talking about, Serenity Rose? What were we talking about? We delved into astrology, your star signs. We delved into a bit of maybe, what else did we do yesterday? We've done so much things. I don't even know like what we did. I was on there. So for my subscribers, I go live every Sunday only for my, I think they're called super fans now. Only for super fans. It used to be subscription, but TikTok changed it to super fans. So I go every Sunday, and I don't just do like tarot readings. Boring. I talk about spirituality, my haunting experiences, past life. We talk about past life regression the other day, astral projection. We talk about psychic abilities. It was, look at that. Sundays are the best. I'm going to pin that right there. We talk about lottery numbers for your date of birth. Next week, what I'm doing for my super fans is your life purpose according to your star sign. I'm a numerologist. I'm an astrologist. I love doing Vedic astrology. I love finding out about your sun, moon, and rising sign. I can tell what kind of characteristics you have just by your sun, moon, and rising sign, and just by your rising sign or your sun sign, to be honest. And it's so cool on a Sunday. I mean, we talk about some serious shit. I feel like on Sundays, I need to stop doing readings and just like teach you everything that I've learned over since I was 16 years old. And, you know, it's so fun on a Sunday for my super fans. It's so good. So next week, I'm going to be doing the life purpose of Capricorn, Taurus, from Aries to Pisces. So that's going to be a great show. A great live. I don't know who I think I am. It's going to be a great live on Sunday next week. I'm gonna take lots of notes so you guys can like, and I also do Vedic astrology so you know what's going on with the energies for the week, for the month. So I am still, by the way, guys, I'm still trying to post up 3 of my lives that I'm having technical difficulties downloading them. So I'm afraid you're going to have to record your reading. TikTok is being an asshole. I love you, TikTok. I do. But seriously, fucking sort out your recording, please, and your downloading. So I am still trying to download 3 lives that I've done on here on TikTok. It's taking its sweet ass time. When I go live on Instagram, when I'm done with a 2-hour live, that live is posted up 3 minutes later. So once the live ends, it takes like 2 minutes to download, and you can watch your reading over and over and over again. I have been downloading my lives for the past 6 years that I've been on TikTok, but because TikTok's changed a lot of things, I'm having technical difficulties downloading it, especially if it's over like 3 hours long. So again, members and subscribers, you can ask me as many questions as you like on my lives and during my lives only. Subscribers will get a guided message with every question they ask me. Subscribers and basically my super fans and my followers, the first 15 minutes of my live is dedicated to you. The middle portion of my live is dedicated to you. And then I got 15 minutes at the end dedicated to you, as well as everyone is included. I will say this as well, so please listen well, everyone. I sound like Maleficent. Do you remember when she went into the church and the child was getting christened or whatever, and then she was like, oh, no one invited me. So listen up, guys. You do not need to be a follower. You do not need to be a subscriber. You do not need to tap the screen, and you do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not have to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. The more you copy and paste your question, my guides will highlight your name and I will read for you. If there are no technical difficulties, this live is going to go up on my YouTube channel so you can watch your live over and over again. Amen. But if there is technical difficulties, because there are people that are still emailing me going, when are you going to post up April the 2nd or May the 2nd? And I'm like, told you to record it, having technical difficulties. So whether you get a big live, a big reading or a small reading, record it so you can watch it whenever you need. I always like to get another device and press record, or get a tape recorder. Tape recorders like back in, you know, my days. Something to record your voice, whatever. Just record the bloody reading so you don't have to wait for me. All right. So, what else do you need to know? This is my only TikTok. I have over 100,000 followers. How do you know it's my legitimate account? Because I only follow 28 people. You hear me now? Let me see if I can, let me just see. How do I do this? Monday, the 11th of May, 26. Oh, shit. Oh, look at that. I didn't even know I could do that. No, that's not what I wanted to do. How do I do what I need to do when all of those people are doing what they're doing? Oh, I think that's it. Yes, okay, I see it. Hold on a minute, please. I'm going to see if I can put today's date so everybody knows that this is an actual live, because some people out there, those fucking scammers, do you know what they do? They record people's live, and then what they do is done. And what they do is, why is that like right on my face? Okay, yay, I did it. Today's date, so everybody knows it's like legit. It's not like a recording. All right. Copy and paste your question. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen. I mean, who the hell has time to do that? Love and appreciate you if you do, but you don't need to do that. You do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to tap the screen to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. The more you copy and paste your question, my guides will highlight your name, then I will read for you. The first 15 minutes are for my followers. Once the alarm clock goes off, I will cater to my gifters. If you're interested in getting an in-depth 13-card reading, I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. There it is. For a 13-card reading, it is the Meteor Shower. The Meteor Shower. Please get it right, guys. It has to be the Meteor Shower. Once the Meteor Shower pops up on the screen with your name, you'll be added onto my list, and then you will bypass the 76 people in the room. I always like to read 2 people in between my gifters, but other than that, you will bypass everyone in the room. For now, I'm going to be doing 15 minutes on the clock for my followers. Once my alarm clock goes off, I will cater to my gifters as well as people who are not following me, okay? Everybody's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. What is the difference between a member and a subscriber? Members can still ask me as many questions as they like. Subscribers can ask me as many questions as they like, and they get a guided message with every question that they ask me, okay? Okay. Excuse me. 1 minute, please. One second. All right. How's everybody been feeling with this blue moon? I mean, it's like, yeah, you know, sometimes people just want to piss me off. I want to just knock people out. All right, I'm going to set my alarm clock. Are you ready for my followers? Get your ass in gear. Let me cleanse this space. Angels and guides and loved ones, draw close to me and my family here on TikTok and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, loving light messages for the greatest and the highest good of all concerned. Amen. I feel like I've got a bit of bogey in this nose here and I think I might need to get a tissue. But we'll just work with it for now and then see what happens. All right. I'm going to go all the way to the top so I can read the very first. Where's my alarm clock? Starting now. 15 minutes is starting right now. Marcy, the outlook for the rest of May. Angels and guides and loved ones. What does Marcy need to know for the rest of May? Please, thank you, and love and light. Also, we have on the 16th of May in Vedic astrology, we also have the new moon on the 16th. Put your crystals out, guys. Cleanse the bitch out of those crystals. And that will be extremely good for you. For the month of May, Marcy, you kind of need to get your energy up. The Strength card is the healer card. The Strength card is the one who needs to do some self-love, self-respect, have some courage to say no and persevere and move forward. Acceptance is key in the month of May. When you've got the 10 of Swords is like completing something that was painful, letting go of situations that no longer serve you. Everything that you've planted and everything that you prayed and wished and asked for is going to come to fruition because the 7 of Coins represents money, stability and structure. But if you're waiting for something important to do with finances or grounding energy or financial stability, you have to be patient. You might be juggling a couple of things with the 2 of Coins, which means multitasking, weighing up options and going back and forth about things. But I do feel like once you find some equilibrium and you accept that something is no more and you do have some sort of rest, things are going to start to feel much better for you. Marcy, Halima, is there any new love coming my way? Single, angels and guides and loved ones. Is there any new love coming Halima's way, please? And thank you. Is there any new love coming your way? Yes, you're going to meet them around work, study or education, depending on what it is that you're doing. I feel like you need to focus on your money, your work and your career because you've got the Ace of Coins here. The Ace of Coins is money, stability, new job, promotion, new opportunities and new investments or investments that are going to pay off. I do feel like, again, you could be collaborating or meeting somebody in and around the work career because you've got the 3 of Coins. The 3 of Coins represents teamwork, collaboration, brushing up on your skills and craftsmanship. So you could already be collaborating with somebody around the school arena or around the work arena. I also feel like you're looking for some sort of soulmate energy, but it feels like you must be living in past pain or unrealistic expectations. You know what I mean? The High Priestess, you're on my list. The High Priestess, Jasmine, you're on my list. I got you, boo. So you will meet somebody. I just feel like you need to get out of your head when it comes to relationships, Halima. Like you might be going back and forth. Should I be in a relationship? Should I stay single? Do I want to be in a relationship? What happens if I get into a relationship and then somebody hurts me? It's like if you're saying all these words, it means you ain't ready for love, honey. And you got to do some healing before you start moving into a connection or relationship. Heal you so you don't bring your old insecurities into a new relationship, basically is what I say every time I go live. Okay, is my marriage this year? What does why want from you? No, your marriage is not this year. Have you met someone yet or no? It feels like I don't think you've met your person yet, or you must be still single. Are you still single? If you're single, then no, your marriage is not going to be this year. If you're in a relationship, your person isn't ready to get married. What does why want from you? To test your patience, to see if you have any emotions left with this person. to see if this person has still some sort of influence on you. I feel like this person is very immature and is a talker but not a walker. I don't think you need to pay them no mind. I think you should love and like their asses and send them on their merry way. Oh, stop it, Halima. I'm on point. Duh. Obviously. Come on now. Suzette, you are a subscriber, so you get a guided message. Angels, guides, and loved ones, messages from your brother. I don't know if it's you and or your brother who held up the triangle. It's like, you know, there's like the steady energy that holds up the, like, there's always one person in the family that is the one that is structuring the whole building. And I don't know if this is you and or your brother, or if this was your brother and now it's passed on to you. But I feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like it's your turn to take over. It's your turn to be power and strong. You're supposed to be going travel, trip, relocation, or holiday. You need to watch out for the shooting star and the butterflies, because these are going to be, and the rainbow, because these are signs and symbols from your brother. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like there's still healing being done underneath the surface of things. The Temperance card always represents about you needing to find balance and harmony and moderation. And you need to stop thinking to yourself, you know, this was unjustified or this should have never happened. Life is life, and we come here for a certain amount of time and then we go home. We're born in alone, we die on our own. We come here to experience life and then we go. We're not meant to be here forever. And it doesn't matter how we leave the physical earth. We are all going home, and we're all going to meet our loved ones on the other side. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, at some point you might be signing a contract. This is good karma, cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the scales. You need to light a candle and make a wish, sweetheart, because you got some sort of wish fulfillment around you. Your brother's going to make it so. And then you need a guided message. What do you need to know? What do you need to know, Sue? What do you need to know? Angels and guides and loved ones, what do you need to know? Your guided message is sliding doors. Sliding doors. There's going to be opportunities, options, and choices coming your way, man. So don't let all the blessings pass you by, okay, sweetheart? Rizwan, am I getting the house I'm looking for? Are you getting the house that you're looking for? Angels and guides and loved ones, is Rizwan going to get the house that you're looking for? I don't think you're going to get the house. Like, I don't think there's just one option. I think there's going to be many. And I think that you're going to it's like there's going to be a choice or two. The Chariot represents taking action, moving forward, a new journey and movement. You are supposed to move and you are supposed to get a house, but it's not as simple as you think it is. You might see a house and then all of a sudden there's going to be 3 more that are going to come into your matrix. I do feel as I'm connecting to you, this is why I say this. You see how many cups there are? 7 of cups. There's all of these options and choices for you. It's not just one specific thing. So I do feel like there's going to be more than just one option coming your way when it comes to the home. But yes is the answer to your question. Caroline, will I get the job in Dubai next month? Angels and guides and loved ones, will you get the job in Dubai next month? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. I feel like there's some sort of danger, delay. Don't do anything yet. With the shit that's going on in the world, don't do anything yet. This talks about upheaval, the crumbling down of your world. It feels like eventually you will go there, but what the fuck is this about? I got the 10 of Swords, which is like painful endings, and then like a rumble. No, it's not the time you're supposed to go. Don't go to Dubai yet. It just feels like this is not the right time. Eventually you'll get there, but just not right now. You'll get the job because this is good karma, travel, a turning point. You know, good luck, a turning point, travel and relocation. I am seeing that you are going to manifest your dreams. You are coming out as the magician and the magi, and the magician is the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. You will get what you're asking for, but not in that month that you're asking about. Do it later on. Leisha, can you tell me if my brother's death was neglect or natural? Angel, guides and loved ones. Brother. It could have been neglect. It feels like it's neglect. Whatever happened to your brother, wherever your brother was, I feel a sense of sadness, and I feel like some sort of wish fulfillment came about. The Five of Cups is sad and sorrow and loneliness and unhappiness. And whatever happened to your brother and however he crossed, I just want you to know that Archangel Gabriel came to collect him, and a man from the other side, grandfather, uncle, a man came to collect him, so he wasn't on his own. I feel like he's still in the physical world though, so pay attention to signs and symbols, synchronicities, pay attention to the feathers, pay attention to the crow, pay attention to the purple butterflies. It feels it was neglect, but I just need you to understand something. Everybody signs a soul contract to experience certain things in their life. And sometimes outwardly people on the physical plane here where we are, we don't get it and we don't understand it. But on the soul level, you'll get it. You'll figure it out. But right now, I understand. But it feels like it was neglect. But I feel like he was collected by an angel, an archangel, and a man on the other side that loved him and watches over him. Bernie, will I get the job at Greg's? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Bernie get the job at Greg's? Sorry for your loss, sweetheart. You will get the job at Greg's. You're supposed to be your boss. If you're not a boss, then you might need to reevaluate this job. Just saying. There's going to be more options and opportunities coming your way around the job. I am seeing yes for this question, sweetheart. Yes. Any messages from my guides, Carla? Angel guides, loved ones, what does Carla need to know, please? Love and light. Let's have a look and see. Messages from your guides. What does Carla need to know, please? In love and light, what does Carla need to know? Congratulations, sweetheart. Any toxicity, anything negative in your energy is seeing its way out. There is recovery, leaving situations that no longer serve you. And the world is asking you, make sure that you have healthy boundaries. Maintain healthy boundaries, persevere and keep moving forward. There's going to be travel, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something for you. Lessons learned, new beginnings, new opportunities. I feel like you're in the midst of learning important life lessons, and there's good news and message and offer coming your way. There could be even the birthing of a child. If not children in your energy, then around you, or it could represent that there are study, education, learning energy. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. If you're going to get an in-depth reading, I highly recommend that you record it because TikTok is delaying. There's technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives. Chris, any messages for your husband? There's possible collaboration and money coming his way. Partnering up, brushing up on his skill set, brushing up on his craft, collaboration with 2 or 3 people. I am seeing a little bit more happiness in his energy, more fulfillment, but he needs to be a bit more childlike and not take everything so seriously. There could also be an opportunity of 2 jobs. If it's not 2 jobs, it's studying, juggling 2 jobs, juggling a job and studying, all of the above. That's what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to your husband. He needs to find balance and reciprocity. It says alignment, moderation, and he needs to accept it is what it is, no more, no less. Don't add onto any of the things that's going on in life. It is what it is. Angeline, anything that I need to know? Anything that you need to know, Angeline? Anything that you need to know? Anything that you need to know? I've got an older, younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. If one door closes, another door is going to open, but don't commit yourself to too many things, Angeline. I've got an opportunity of travel, relocation, a holiday, clean slate, new path, new adventures coming your way. Don't worry about money, stability, or structure, because if you're in the lack mindset, you're going to attract things of a lack and not abundance. But you already know that because you've been following me forever. Child, youth, amusement, playful. So having fun, letting your hair down, not taking life so seriously. Querisha, how does Enrique feel about you? Angels, guides, loved ones, how does Enrique feel about Querisha? How does this person feel about you? I don't like the energy. He's not gonna reveal a lot to you, to be honest. It feels like this person is very secretive. The Hermit is somebody who doesn't really talk about themselves, what they're going through. And even if this person did feel anything for you, you ain't gonna know about it. And there's a card on the table that I don't like. It's the worst card in the deck. And there are 78 cards in the deck. The Devil is not the worst card because Seven of Swords is. The Seven of Swords is deceit. So God blessed you with free will and you're choosing with your free will to hurt people. And this is this card. Deceit, lie, betrayal, a hidden lie, a hidden betrayal, a hidden deceit. This person will be charming and all of this stuff. This person needs to do a lot of healing. How does this person feel about you? At this moment in time, his energy is locked in. I don't even think that you're the first thing on their mind. This person likes being on their own, whether they want to admit it or not. Nine of Coins is my singles card. And Nine of Coins represents self-sufficiency, solo and luxury pleasures, money orientated. You're not really a part of their energy. If they're telling you that they are, there's a lie behind it. Sorry, don't like the energy of this person. It feels a little bit icky. Right, Jasmine. I'm about to do a 13 card reading right now for Jasmine. So if anybody's interested in getting a 13 card reading, it would be the meteor shower above the screen or in the gift box below. I'm going to pin it now. It is the meteor shower, not the other one. The meteor shower. All right, let's have a look and see which cards do I want to use. I'm going to use these ones. Yes, I'm going to use these cards. All right, so Jasmine, come forth and prosper. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Jasmine. What does Jasmine need to know, please, in love and light? Jasmine. Right, Jasmine. What I like to do is pull out 3 oracle cards first, and then I'll look at those cards later on. Why is Stoyocho and Marina in my energy? What are they planning towards me? Anything I need to know? Okay, I'm going to give you the simple answer. All right, the simple answer. Why do people come into our energy? What is the point of it? Well, it's 2 things. People come into your matrix because you have to learn something from them. People may come into your matrix because you have to teach them. So you would either be the teacher or the student. And that's why. We learn and grow through people and experiences. We learn and grow through harsh and trying times. You don't learn and grow and your soul will evolve through bunny rabbit and butterfly experiences. The more trauma you have, you are here to heal the world and heal the masses and heal the world and be here for people who are going through what you've already been through. And that is the simple answer to it. Okay, sweetheart? Here's the oracle cards. We'll look at them later on. What is the energy around these 2, please? You guys, loved ones for Jasmine. Jasmine. The first thing that I'm hearing is paranoia. Are you paranoid about this current situation that you're in? Why are you giving too much power to somebody? Shelby, you're on my list. I got you, honey. I got you. Shelby. I got you, boo. So look, there's some sort of paranoia in the energy, caught in the insecurity, feeling guarded. Is this what? Okay, so there is some sort of paranoia though, because that's coming up in. If this person is your twin flame, who here has been following me for years? What do I say? Stoyoko? What do I say about twin flames, guys? Who's been following me for 6 years? What do I say about twin flame? Anyone? Anybody? Okay, so you know the answer. Correct. Run. Run, 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 run. Whoever put the... I do twin flame soulmate readings. And whoever put the memo out there and they tell you to look for your twin flame, run the other fucking direction. You're better off looking for a soulmate. I wouldn't even be asking about my twin flame. I'd be like, listen, boy, bye. Been there, done it, had the experience, and it is a shite. It's not worth it. Sorry. No. So if in any way you think that this person is your soulmate, you shouldn't even be talking about this person. This person is no good. The energy around you is about love life. I keep seeing 5 and 1 everywhere I go. 555, 111. There's a rebellion energy attached to this person. It feels like this person's got paranoia. There's paranoid insecurities around this person. I guess it's this person. It's like you're looking to establish a foundation and build a life of security. But this is not the person that you're even meant to be contacting or be with. You can have a friendship with this person, fine. But in terms of having a long-term sort of kind of connection with this person, this person's going to drain the living daylights out of you. So I would already reevaluate this connection. You need to talk to the void. Talk to your angels and your guides and your loved ones. Talk to the void. There is growth in this energy. Allow yourself to receive. I feel like I have to say you and your loved ones are safe. I feel like I've got Cancerian energy. I've got acceptance. And I do have a soulmate energy around you where I'm actually seeing marriage, soul connection, love, everlasting promise is what I'm hearing. Love life, and love affairs. Is it with this person that you're talking about? Hell to the motherfucking no. I'm sorry, sweetheart. No. Reevaluate whatever the hell that is, because that ain't right. What are they planning for you? Is that what the other question was? There's something... I don't like it. I don't like it. Why are they in your energy? I told you, they're testing you. They're testing you. They're either in your energy for one or two things. They're going to teach you something or you're going to teach them something. That's why they're in your energy. I don't like anything about the energy of this question. I don't like it. What are they planning? I don't know what they're planning and I don't like it. And you need to see your way out of their energy. I'm sorry. God has blessed you with free will, so I can't really tell you what to do in your life, but I can guide you through what I see, and it's up to you whether you want to take it or not. There's something that you can't see, or there's a holdback, or there's something that you're not trusting. This is somebody's blocking their heart chakra. You want security and stability and a solid foundation, and you want people in your energy that you can trust. I don't think so. 7 of Swords. I don't know if you do tarot or not, but the 7 of Swords is deception, lies, betrayal, and shady ass energy. So somebody's holding back something, and underneath this holdback is something shady as fuck. So for me, I don't like it. I'll be like, listen, go about your business, man. Stop coming into my matrix. I don't owe you anything, and you lot owe me nothing. Love and light to you, bye, sending you on your merry way. That's what I would do, personally speaking, with this energy. You need to really do some soul searching and go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. Really try to figure out. You've got a soulmate coming your way in regards to love if you're single. So then if you did do that, then why are we talking about them? You clearly didn't. If you said, look, love and light to you, you're not a part of my energy, you're still in their energy because you're talking about them. Whatever they have got planned for you is none of your business. Stop calling that in, love. Stop calling this in. You are going to manifest and co-create all of this bullshit. You know, danger is a spirit. And you know, you just announced and call their name. So when somebody goes to you, Jasmine, what do? You look. So if danger is a spirit and you go, danger is going to go, yeah, that's me. Hi. So what are you doing? You are manifesting and co-creating bullshit and problems into your life. Watch your mouth and watch what you say. Words, thoughts, emotions become things. Watch what you say. I feel like you're worrying for nothing. Sorry. Danger. Bullshit. Danger can kiss my black ass. That's what you should be like. What do you think's going to happen? What is the worst thing that's going to happen to you? Tell me. You're going to manifest it by thinking about it? Go about your business. Stop listening to your ego. Listen to your intuition. What is your intuition telling you? Danger, danger, danger. Oh, fuck. What am I going to do? It's like, stop talking shit. Stop saying things that you're going to end up manifesting into your matrix. The universe is asking you to let go of things. The death card. Dun, dun, dun. No. The death card represents big changes, endings, time to move on, a rebirth and a transformation. It represents that once you let go of all of your insecurities about whoever that is and this is, God and the universe is going to give you some money, cash, coins, new beginnings, new opportunity, pay rise, promotion, a new investment that's going to pay off. You put all your time and energy into the fear and into the danger. Guess what's going to stick with you? Fear and danger. Duh. Energy flows where your attention goes. So if I keep focusing on danger, danger is going to be with me and stay with me because I keep calling it in. So instead of calling in danger, why not call in Archangel Michael, prosperity and abundance, call in positivity and peace and quiet. I've already pulled out your cards, so I'm just answering the questions that you've asked. I am seeing two masculines around you, so they could be lovers or friends. They could be people that you could be collaborating with at some time. So two older masculines. If they ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. I've got the King of Coins, who will be somebody work related, or somebody that's going to offer you some money, or somebody's got a stubborn streak about them and have some sort of money. But I am feeling, as I'm connecting to you, got two. The King of Wands is passionate, aesthetically pleasing to look at, like amazing in nature. I just feel like the energy around you is more positive than you seem to think. I feel like your ego is taking flight. The Hierophant is meditation and tapping into the spiritual part of yourself. It represents tradition and marriage, a higher form of commitment, a soul connection. There ain't no cards on here that I would say I don't like apart from the first two cards. And this is the best card in the deck. So there are 7. I've been reading tarot since I was 16 years old. There are 78 cards in the deck, and this is the only card that out-trumps all cards. This represents material abundance, joyous outcome, success and victory. Anchoring your reading, Archangel Gabriel is with you. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions, signs, symbols, synchronicities. If you get signs and symbol synchronicities where the universe is telling you, be mindful of those people because they're not very good, then just be like, bye. Don't be a part of my life. Love and light your ass, sending you on your merry way. That person or these people will only have power over you if you give them power over you. So stop relinquishing your power and keep it for yourself, yeah? You got the snow leopard as your spirit animal during this time frame. And the snow leopard says, take some time out for yourself. Didn't we get the hermit card here? We did. Take some time out for yourself. Take some time out of your usual life and spend time in solitude. That is the hermit right there. And then you've also got a new romantic cycle begins. I did say I got love in your energy, and then spiritual connection. It says your third eye, open your third eye chakra, meditate. You can't make this shit up. Meditate right there. Be still and connect with your spirit guides. Sit in the energy and power. Feel the infinite strength and guidance and wisdom flow as two worlds become one. So, honey, you have decided in your ego, in your brain, to concoct up a whole story about these two people and what they got planned for you. I will go meditate. Go do that. I do it 15 minutes every morning, and I try to get a bit of meditation in then, like, sometimes an hour, and then when I go to bed, because meditation clears out the ego and tells the ego to shut the fuck up. So it's really important that you do so, okay, sweetheart? So I hope that helps you in some way. I have got Scorpio in your energy, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, I said that already, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Leo. If anyone is interested in getting a 13-card reading like I just gave to Jasmine, it is the meteor shower that I've just pinned on the bottom of the screen. That will get you 13 cards once you click on the button, and your name will pop up with the meteor shower. That will get you on my list, and that will get you 13 cards. All right, guys. So it's the media shower. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Shelby. All right. So this is where I'm now going to include not just my followers, but people who don't follow me as well. I want to make sure that I give everybody an opportunity to get a reading, because I know that there are people out there that can't afford a reading. All right, here we go. Let's have a look and see. My guides highlighted someone. Where did you go? Copy and paste your questions, guys. Copy and paste, and copy and paste your questions. And you do not need to follow me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. If I'm drawn to you, I will read for you. Mand, will T contact me today or tomorrow before his holidays? Today, tomorrow. I think this person's too busy to reach out. Sorry. They're focusing on their holiday. They're focusing because the Chariot is taking action, the journey, a change, moving forward. It doesn't feel like they're going to contact you. It just feels like they're busy doing a lot of things. And that's how I feel as I'm connecting to this person. Sorry, honey. I don't think they're going to contact you at any point. Not yet anyway. Peace. What's the outcome between R and I? It's a different guy, Anna. Is there someone new? What's the outcome between R and you? What's the outcome? You're not going to be satisfied with whatever the outcome will be. If you think it will be a great outcome, you'll be unsatisfied. If you think it's going to be a shit outcome, you'll be unsatisfied. It feels like as I'm connecting to you, you kind of do need to move forward. I do feel like you've got a karmic relationship, but I just feel like this person isn't here yet. I feel like you could be potentially manifesting things that you don't want. There is another person coming into your matrix, but he's not here yet. You could meet him around work, travel, study, or education. It just feels like you're locked into a thought, a feeling, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating belief about yourself, which could create a stagnancy to new relationship. But in regards to you and R, there's no outcome because it doesn't feel satisfying for you. So if you already know that there is a red flag in this relationship, you have to reevaluate this relationship and move on. That's the outcome, because either way, you're not going to be satisfied. Sorry, honey. I ain't going to lie. I ain't going to lie. And you guys, loved ones, this is for Shelby. Shelby, get over here. What does Shelby need to know? Shelby, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. If you would like to get an in-depth 13-card reading, but you want to know what a 13-card reading looks like, this is it. General. Any guided or love messages that I need to know? The first thing that I'm hearing is you need to close off a relationship, a past relationship. Insecurities that you're holding on to. It's like hit the last nail on the coffin. Get rid of the last person's energy. Stop focusing on the things that has gone wrong. Learn the lesson. Learn the experience. Thank you for being a dick. Now I know who I am, and what I deserve. This is the energy that you have to be in. Because I feel like as I'm connecting to you, Grim Reaper that energy. Yeah, detach from the situation. You are deserving. You need more. I've got Cancerian energy around you. I've got you planning. Like planning to have a solid foundation and a solid future. I feel like I don't know if you're going to get rid of stuff from the home and you're like, you know, decluttering or something, getting rid of things that you were hoarding. I keep seeing 41, 44, 111 everywhere you go. So if you haven't started to see these numbers yet, you're gonna. I also feel like, you know, get out of any bad habits, like thinking about the worst case scenario or thinking about what could go wrong, may go wrong, has gone wrong. Like the universe is only going to play by your energy frequency. Now, are you up or are you down? I also feel like be mindful of people around you when it comes to love, because there's a lot of people that like to love bomb, chat shit and go, oh my God, I want to be with you. And it's like, yeah, actions speak louder than words, bitch. So it just feels like as I'm connecting, don't fall for it. Don't fall for any crap. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, it's like you need to go and have a good time. Like let your hair down, go out with your friends. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, maybe don't be in denial, escape, or you're trying to escape from like your true self. This is the time frame. This is the time frame in May where the universe, whether you believe in religion or you don't have a religion, or you don't believe in astrology, or you don't believe in whatever you don't believe in, the universe is going to test you. You're supposed to become enlightened and more spiritual in March. March is about purging out all your bullshit and all the things that May is about purging out all the things that you no longer need in your energy field. Like, is that person belong there, or are they fulfilling you? Are they your cheerleaders, or are they dragging you down? Right, tick, cross them off the list. Block and delete their asses. What about this job? Am I happy in this job? I don't know. I don't like my boss. He's a bit of a cunt. Okay, well, go and find a new job. The relationship that I'm in, I feel like I'm not thriving. I feel like I want more, but you're just sitting there playing on your fucking computer games, and I'm done with it. I want to expand. Done. Bye. Cross the line over it. This energy is about ending. Do you know how many clients I've had said to me, I'm getting a divorce, I'm leaving my partner, I've signed the divorce papers. I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? There's so much separation going on here, but it's for your highest good. It's for your highest good. So those are the things that I'm planning. Get rid of any insecurities, thinking about past relationships, any sadness, telling yourself that you're not good enough. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not supposed to have love. Maybe it's all this shit. Stop talking crap. Because when you say negative things, you're going to end up manifesting things that you don't want instead of things that you do want. Human beings have a tendency to focus on all the bullshit instead of focusing on all the good things. And then we wonder why it keeps on happening. Now you know. So I am feeling as I'm connecting to you. Wow. You a healer. Okay. So unfortunately for my healers out there, we attract a lot of energy vampires and soul-sucking cretters. You know, those broken wings people, and they ask you for advice, and then you give them advice, and then they call you next week and they're talking about the same shit. It's that sort of thing. The Strength card. You need to do some self-love. This is about unconditional love, self-respect, having the courage to persevere and moving forward and saying no. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, if things have been rough for you, Shelby, things are about to move into smoother waters, out of rough waters into smoother waters. However, there needs to be a necessary change or a transition in your energy, a move. You might even be traveling, relocating, or making a move. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, I've got a older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with at some point. The King of Cups is always somebody who's very loving, kind and nurturing, understanding, empathic, and will always be there for you when you need you, when you need them. It's like this person is always going to show up for you when you need them, and they understand you on a deeper level. So if this person isn't here yet, this person is coming in at some point. You have to be careful what you're saying, Shelby, because you are coming out as the magician and the magi. The magi is the one who can think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it into your reality. You have a vision. That vision turns into into reality. So take action on the things that pop into your head, because it's like the angels and your guides' way of trying to make you move forward in your life and in your own energy. I am seeing as I'm connecting to money and fulfillment. So the money card always represent, you know, self-sufficiency, solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain and prosperity. Your cards are wonderful. They're so good. I also feel as I'm connecting to, there could be a wedding, a celebration, homecoming, family around you. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of 4s and 1s. And if you haven't yet, you're gonna. So the 4 of Wands always represents homecoming, family, reunion, a celebration. Talks about a wedding. If it's not your wedding, it's a wedding external that will happen at some point. But it does talk about family and friends. You have got emotional fulfillment coming your way if you can let go of any of insecurities that you're holding on to. When you got the 10 of Cups card, it is family. The love and support that you felt has eluded you once you detach from situations that no longer serve you. It's like emotional contentment and emotional fulfillment at its highest. So you have a lot of blessings. Look at that. The hand of God giving you mental clarity, new challenges and new beginnings. With this sword, I cut out negative thoughts, words, situations and people. This is God's hand coming out of the cloud, giving you the card, giving you a sword So the sword is telling you to cut out conflict, challenges, obstacles, rivalry, sports play, people who are trying to challenge you or make you feel like you're not worthy, love and light their asses and send them on their merry way. Why? You have such good karma around you. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune is good karma, a turning point, travel and relocation, taking a gamble. Do you need a new vehicle? Because you could get one if you want one. Are you doing your driving lessons? Because you're going to pass and get a new car. Justice will be served in an unjust situation. The balancing of the karmic scales, cause and effect. Truths coming out. The signing of the important document or the contract. It could be, if it's not a divorce, it's a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. Anchoring your reading, you've got the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups does talk about being around your being around cheerleaders, people that love and support you, being around your soul tribe. Checklist, who should be in your life and who shouldn't be in your life. You have got the Shark. It says, trust your intuition to discern the truth of the situation. You've also got nothing will come of this situation if you do not detach from whatever it is that your ego keeps on replaying over and over again. That's low vibrational frequency talk. Oh my God, I am so good. Oh my God. Did I or did I not say at the beginning of your reading, Shelby, detach from your situation? What the hell does that say? Detachment. I am so good. Oh my God. It says, to manifest your desires, release attachment to the outcome. Don't get caught up on overthinking or doubts. To attract love, work on yourself. You will attract the right person. Set intentions to detach. Law of detachment is about surrendering rather than control. Oh my God, I'm so going to take that message for myself. So detach from anything that doesn't serve you, my love. Worrying or stressing out about something isn't going to speed up the process of it, is it? No, it isn't. So why are we focusing and worrying about it? Moving on and moving up. I have Libra, Sagittarius, Gemini, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Shelby. Love and light to you, love and light to you. I have no one on my list. If anybody would like to get an in-depth 13-card reading like I just gave to Shelby, I'm going to pin it on the bottom of the screen. There it is. Once you hit that button, the meteor shower will pop up on the screen with your name and you will get on my list and you will get a 13-card reading. I highly recommend that you record your reading because I'm having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives, which is basically a pain in the asshole, but there's nothing I can really do about it. So record your reading, guys. Because I've got no one on my list, I'm going to do back and forth, people who are following me and people who are not. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to gift me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question. Zuzanda, what do you want now today? Zuzanda! I'm going to read 2 people and then I've got Zuzanda next. Sorry, guys. All right, here we go. I'm just going to read 2 people before I get to you, sweetheart. Give me 1 second. Where are you, Ms. Lotus? Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. My guides just highlighted Miss Lotus. Can any of my moderators see Ms. Lotus, please? If you can pin her up, that would be amazing. Oh, God, I've got sweaty armpits. All right, here we go. Where are you? Yeah, sorry, Prince. Please don't call me, thanks. Kalani, can you see Ms. Lotus? I can't see you, Ms. Lotus. I pinned you up and then Kalani pinned up her comment and then it got rid of your one. Sorry. You can blame it on her. Anita, Will I be selling my house in May? And your guys, loved ones, will I be selling my house in May? Will you be selling your house in May? I don't think so, honey. There's some sort of a delay and you keep manifesting in the wrong way. You might be worrying while you're manifesting. So you might be going, oh God, I really, really want to sell this house. I want it to happen. I'm praying for it. I'm wishing for it. And you're wishing and saying all of these words in doubt and in worries and in fears. And that creates like not speaking the words correctly because the Queen of Swords is upside down and Queen of Swords is very clear spoken. It feels like eventually you will sell it, but I just feel like not right now. You need to find some balance in your energy. Stop stressing or worrying about it and do some soul searching. It might not be in May, but eventually you will sell it. Eventually you're going to sell it. Victoria, will my daughter get married next year? And you guys, loved ones, will Victoria's daughter get married next year? Here we go. Let's have a look and see. Will your daughter get married next year? She will get married eventually, but it might not be next year. No. I also feel like there's supposed to be a grandson or a child in her energy at some point. I am seeing there's a bit of emotional confusion here. I don't know if there's a lot of things that she's doing. She's got her toes dipped into many pots or something in and around this energy. But it just feels like, not yet. Okay, Zuanda. Am I saying that right? And guys, loved ones, this is for Zuanda. What does Zuanda need to know, please? In love and light. I'm going to get your oracle cards now. And then I will... Oh, there you are, Miss Lotus. Now I see you. Sorry, honey. Just copy and paste your question. And when I'm done with this reading, I'll get to you. All right. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What is your question, honey? Is it a general, Z, or is it something else? It's you today. All right. So is it general or is it something else, Z? Let me know. Can I call you Z? That's so sexy, that name. It's like, come on, Z. All right, here we go. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Is it a general? You good with that? Oh, Danielle. All right. Oh, yeah, it's your dogs. I forgot. It's your doggies. All right, Danielle. So is it general? I've got so many people that I read for that I don't remember everybody. I mean, I've been reading for a client for like 5 years, and I went up the top of my road to go and get some water. And then as I was getting into my car, I see this woman stop deadpan right at the side of me, and she's looking at me, and I'm thinking, what, does this bitch want to have a fight? Yeah, let's go, bitch. And then she went Braziliana, and I was like, hi. And she's like, it's me. And I'm going, who the hell is this? That's what I was thinking in my head. And I was like, hi, yeah, it is you. It is. And she's like, you fucking you've been reading me for 5 years. And I was like, oh, yeah. She's like, it's Farine. And I was like, oh, my God. Duh. It took me, about fucking 20 hours before I figured it out. I started reading for her brother first. Her brother recommended me to her. Then I was like, yeah. Ooh, I got there in the end. Okay. Is it a general reading, Danielle? Did you say yes? I'm going to tell you what I see first, guys. Oh, my God, my stomach feels so slim. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still quite fat, but I'm just saying it just feels a little bit smaller because I've been going on the treadmill for like the past 5 days with the pack. And I'm counting calories. Just thought I'd let you know. There's something about you needing to fulfill your life purpose. There's something about you needing to renew something. There's something about you needing to stay true to yourself. There's something about listening to your intuition because your intuition is on point, is what I'm hearing. I also feel as I'm connecting to you, I've got, are you in a relationship? I forget. Because I keep seeing that you need to have the courage to persevere and move forward. I keep feeling like there's going to be some sort of a phone call in. Oh yeah, engaged. Okay. It just feels like I keep seeing number 5s and 2s. 52, 25, 222, 55. It's like you're reshaping everything. You're reshaping the energy. I got Aries around you. I also feel a little bit conflicted here. Why? I don't know if you're picking up on somebody else's conflict and it's clashing with your energy, or you're feeling uncertainty about something, or you're stressing out about something, or you're picking up on these energies of somebody else. But there is something around this conflict. I also feel like you're going to have some sort of epiphany. Like, pay attention to your dreams and your visions. It's like, pay attention to the signs and the symbols and synchronicities, because the universe is going to try and talk to you that way. All right, here we go. I feel like you're going to get a very special call, like a phone call. So be mindful of that. Danielle, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Danielle need to know? I'm about to do a 13 card reading for Danielle. If anybody's interested in getting a 13 card reading, I've got no one on my list after her. I've pinned it on the bottom of the screen. It is the meteor shower that will get you on my list and get you 13 cards. Once you hit that button, you should be popping up on my screen with the meteor shower and your name. So again, hit that button right there. Angels and guides and loved ones, here we go. I feel like you've been through a lot, or you might be going through a lot because you're picking up on somebody else's energy frequency, Danielle. I've got the Tower card, and this represents a rebuild, a restructuring. You might have stayed in a situation longer than you should have, and the universe was telling you intuitively to leave, and you didn't listen because you was listening to your ego and what the universe does. So this is just a wake-up call for everybody in here. If you're staying in a relationship or a job or a situationship, as well as Danielle, that no longer serves you, and your gut is telling you it's time for you to go, and you don't listen to that intuitive hit, the universe is going to make you so uncomfortable that you have no choice but to leave, creating the Tower moment. What does the Tower card represent? Upheaval, destruction, the crumbling down of your world, sadness, sorrow. Now there's rubble everywhere, and I have to rebuild everything and restructure everything. And usually that's a good thing, because in order to grow, we have to fall, right? Latia, you're on my list. Latia, you're on my list. Am I saying that right? Latia, yeah. Latia J, I got you, boo. So you have been through a lot of things in your life that you have managed to come out of. So when you look back at all the things that you have done, and you think, I should not have survived that shit. That should have taken me right out. And then you survived it. We have to, sometimes we got to get stripped for bits in order for us to grow. Sometimes our world has to crumble down in order for us to grow. It could be a loss of somebody. It could be a loss of, emotions, detaching from everything and everyone because of the pain that was caused upon you from past time or past childhood, whatever, trauma. But I feel like, just remember, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? And it made you a healer. You were born to heal people. So you'll be a good listener. You'll give people good advice, Danielle. You'll be there for them when they need you. You'll be the one that they call when it's 4 o'clock in the morning and you need to go and pick them up from the airport. It would be you. That was so me. Oh my God. So the Strength card is the healer, but the Strength card does represent that you do need to get your energy back. It represents self-love, unconditional love, and have the courage to sometimes say no and move on and move forward. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, supposed to have your own business. You're supposed to have your own business. Queen of Coins, what is she? Domestically skilled, the jack of all trade. She's somebody who is... She's somebody that I would want to work for because she's a resourceful queen. She's domestically skilled. She's like knows everything about everything. So she's a queen that doesn't need anybody, but she wants somebody. I feel like, as I'm connecting to you, you said you're engaged. I've got the wedding here, the celebration, family, homecoming, reunion, something to celebrate. I am seeing this energy. I've got a man who loves you, very emotional and very connected, and you might have a psychic link to each other. So you know them times when you think of something and he knows what you're thinking, so he'll finish off your sentence, that kind of thing. I also feel like I'm seeing children around you. Good news, a message, an offer study, education, volunteer work, money, pay rise, promotion, and investment after all of these things that's happened. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you as well, you've got some sort of victory, success, and recognition, or being awarded from the good work that you have done. Being awarded for the good work that you've done. Oh my God. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, look at that. 8 of coins. The 8 of coins does represent the business owner. The 8 of coins represents mastering your craft, creating a body of work, doing something that you love to do. You need to have like a side hustle because it will create absolute abundance. Look, it's going up in stages. You got the 8 of coins and you've got the 9 of coins. So yes, you can have like a job, like a full-time job. But on the side, you kind of need to like have a life purpose. Fulfill your life purpose. Do something that you love to do. Really think about that because the universe is telling you to go in your direction. We are born into the physical world to be our authentic self. So when the 9 of coins is in your reading, it represents, again, luxury and solo pleasures, financial gain, prosperity. And you need to let your hair down every once in a while and not take life so seriously. The 6 of Cups represents, yes, it has to be yours, no one else's. The 6 of Cups represents nostalgia. It represents innocence. It represents unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. It represents childlike energy. And then you've got the world. You're here to learn really important life lessons in this physical world that we're in. There is an ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, the completion of a goal, travel, relocation, and a holiday in your energy. You got the penguin as one of your guided messages. It says, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. The tower. Yeah, rebuild structure. And then have faith in your dreams. And when you have faith in your dreams and you believe, heart, mind, body, and soul, abundance is yours. It says, to be vibrationally in alignment and open to receiving abundance of any kind, you must feel worthy. Set your intentions and believe. If you'd like to manifest money, say, I can feel money on its way to me and I am grateful for it. Absolute abundance in your energy. So the star signs around you are Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and I said to you earlier Pisces, didn't I? So I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. Danielle, sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. Latia, you're going to be next, but I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. So if you would like to get an in-depth reading like I just gave to Danielle, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you hit that button, the meteor shower will pop up with your name. That will get you on my list and 13 cards. I really highly recommend that you record your reading because I'm having difficulty downloading 3 of my lives on TikTok. So it is the meteor shower. You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. And you do not need to be a follower to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question and I will read for you. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Latia. Connie, will my son get out of jail? They're not being fair. It was self-defense. Wrong place, wrong time, right? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Connie's son get out of jail, please and thank you. You've got a wish fulfillment here. Use it wisely. Heart, mind, body, and soul is telling me that you can make it happen. The star card represents miracles, a renewed sense of hope, clarity. I will say this to you, Connie. Your son has to learn. It seems to me like he has to learn and learn well. Otherwise, he's going to keep repeating the same mistake. is either that he's hanging around with a bunch of wankers and he needs to reevaluate the people that he's hanging around with, or it could represent that he's trying to be seen and by the wrong crowd. I don't know, to some degree. Your son is coming out as a magician and a magi. So if he's putting his energy with the wrong sort of crowd, he's going to manifest more shit. So there is a potential and a possibility through prayer and manifestation that please God, let my son learn his lesson. I don't want him to go to jail. Wrong place at the wrong time. I get it. And if it isn't that, yes, there is a potential for it. But you've got to pray and wish hard, and you've got to have faith in divine. That is what I'm going to say. Wrong place, wrong time. Self-defense. He's got to be mindful of who he's around and who he surrounds himself with. I am seeing that you have to have a peaceful mind. I know it's crazy to say that during this upheaval that you're going through right now in regards to your son, to tell you to have peace of mind. But sweetheart, this is anchoring your reading. Rest, recover, recuperate, solitude. Please remember that our children have to go through some sort of dark night of the soul for them to learn the fucking lesson, because they don't listen to us, do they, those little shits? They have to go through the fucking trauma of it in order for them to get it. Your guided message, Connie. You got to send love to the situation, man. Love. I've got the romance unconditional, but this is about love here. Send love to the situation. I'm sorry that you're going through that, but this is the full moon, and there's a lot of shit going on. There's a lot of shit going on. Kelly, what do I need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones. And then I've got Latia next on my list. Kelly, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Kelly need to know? What does Kelly need to know? What does Kelly need to know? Be patient, Kelly, because everything that you're grafting, everything that you're working hard for, all the prayers and everything that you've been trying to manifest and everything that you're trying to co-create is going to come to you, but patience is a virtue. All your grafting and hard work is going to come your way. You need to let go and release any heavy burdens that you're holding on to. If you're not carrying any heavy burdens that belong to you, you might be holding on to heavy burdens that belongs to somebody else. There's an older masculine around you. Could be a lover or a friend or somebody that you could be collaborating with later on at some point around the work arena. I am seeing that you're a woman that thinks like a man. You want respect and you want recognition. Then you have to be that. That is the energy you have to be. You have to be power. You have to be leader. You were born to be a leader. So I am seeing that. Erica, you're on my list. I am seeing as well, you've got Archangel Gabriel around you. So pay attention to your dreams and your visions, signs, symbols, synchronicities. And you've also got mediumistic abilities attached to you, Kelly. So you would be somebody that sense and see things that other people don't sense, see and feel. And then you think you're going crazy, but you ain't. It's because you're like psychic, mediumistic and intuitive. All right. Latia, angels and guides and loved ones. This is for Latia. What does Latia need to know, please, in love and light? I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question, my love. Latia, what does Latia need to know? Latia, what does Latia need to know? I hope you're here, sweetie. I will do a general reading for you, and if I can't see your comment... Oh, there you go. General, work or finances if specific. Okay. There's a cleansing that you need to do. A purging or a cleanse that you need to do. It could be thoughts, feelings, emotions, negative ways of thinking. These are things that you need to purge and remove. Archangel Michael is with me, and I'm hearing that you need to pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I am seeing a new project around you in and around finances, the work arena. You've got like a major life change in your energy. A major life change it's like you're in a cycle and you're completing a cycle and you're going to go into a new one. I've got status energy with you. I've got Archangel Michael with you. I've got Capricorn energy with you. You might see 10, 10, 10 everywhere you go. And 5, 5, 5. Things will shift and change for you in 5 days, weeks, months, and the 5th of a month. If you haven't started to see the number 5, 5 is going to be everywhere you go. I also feel like you might be going back and forth about something. Back and forth, tug of war, yo-yo energy. A thought, a feeling, a person, a situation, going back and forth. Maybe you might be juggling some sort of energy in the universe in and around the work situation. And the universe is asking you to find balance and equilibrium. I also feel like you need to develop more trust in self. I also feel like there's no turning back. Look forward, or be in the present moment, shall I say. I also feel like don't hold in any like bitterness, resentment, anger for something, someone, or a situation that doesn't serve you. Those create blocks to our blessings. Angel guides, loved ones, this is for Latia. What does Latia need to know, please, in love and light? So those are the things. I'm also, are you in a relationship? Because I feel like you need to go on a date. I feel like you're supposed to go on a date. If you're in a relationship, you need to go on a date. Like date night. If you're not in a relationship, then put yourself out there. Have some fun. I'm in a relationship. I have a boyfriend. Date night then? Like you need to do more fun things. Go out. Not just go and eat in a restaurant. I mean, do some activities together. And I'm not talking about sexual pleasuring. I'm talking about bowling, throwing an axe, you know, all that kind of shit. Go ice skating, bowling. Did I say that already? I did. Like, activate the energy in and around you and your boyfriend. All right, sweetheart. So, I'm doing a paid reading at the minute. So, you shouldn't be paying for readings while I'm doing a 13 card reading. Sorry guys, I'm concentrating on the person who I'm reading for. After I've done the person I'm reading for, then I'll go back onto the comments. All right, here we go. This is, look, you've got to release, and you remember when I said to you about the cleanse? You've got to release any negative thoughts, words, situations, or people that no longer serve you. A cleanse. The 10 of Wands is like carrying heavy burdens of everybody else as well as your own. The 10 of Wands always represents exhaustion and feeling tired. This is you carrying all the burdens. It's like I'm drained and I'm tired, and you might have gone through things in the past that might have created some sort of upheaval again, but you needing to trust your intuition. If in past energy there was a crumbling down of your world, there needed to be that, so you have a new structure and a rebuild, a more solid foundation is what I'm hearing as I'm connecting into your energy. I feel like you might be studying, going back to school. There could be money, pay rise, promotion, or an investment coming your way. The Page of Coins always represents student, like studious energy, studying, or it also represents the birthing of a child. This represents good news, a message, and an offer, but this page is holding a coin. So again, it could be a pay rise, a promotion, some sort of investment that will go in your favor. I am seeing a younger masculine around you, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. How the hell did that get up there? Oh, for fuck a duck. I am seeing a younger masculine, so if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. There is a need for you to say what you mean and mean what you say, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. This person could be somebody that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with at some point. I'm also going to say this to you. Just because you have a boyfriend, it doesn't mean people out there don't fancy you, because I'm seeing a whole bunch of people in your energy. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, yeah. Two masculines around you. Maybe there's somebody at work or at school that fancies you, but I am seeing two masculines around you. It doesn't even have to be that. It could just be partnering up with these two at some point around work or around business. I am seeing that in your energy. An older masculine and a younger one. So if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. I'm also seeing at some point you're supposed to be traveling, relocating, or going on a holiday. Like I said, you know, this is the clean slate. So do you remember when I was saying to you earlier, like a new project, new beginnings? I was seeing like new like changes in your energy. The Fool card is taking a leap of faith, new adventures, new hopes, new opportunities coming your way. It represents travel and relocation at some point. If you're not planning on traveling yet, it is going to happen at some point. I also feel like you might be going back and forth about something. The Two of Swords is about crossroads, trying to make a decision. Should I stay? Should I stay? Should I go? To stay or not to stay? It's like a back and forth element. So anytime you've got the Two of Swords, it's always like trying to make a compromise or a decision on something. But I do feel like as I'm connecting to you, you will figure it out at some point. I also feel like you've got healing ability. So be careful about the people that you hang around with, because healers always attract energy vampires and soul-sucking critters. There's another man here. So around the work arena and around your career, you could be collaborating with really important people. So again, they're coming in if they're not here yet. 2 younger masculines and an older one. There's going to be lots of offers coming your way in and around the career. I am seeing that as I'm connecting to you. And there's also a celebration. This also represents marriage, family, reunion, homecoming, party, a social event, something to celebrate. Anchoring your reading, you're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you're supposed to be the boss of the company that you're working for. This is what this card represents. This queen is self-sufficient, domestically skilled, and a jack of all trade. She is somebody who's resourceful and reliable, and people want to work with her. People want to work with her. I'm a clarity coach. I would think so. You've got the condor as your guided spirit animal here. It says, you're too immersed in the situation, so take a step back and see the bigger picture before making any decisions or taking action. Going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision, the condor. Take a step back. I'm also seeing confidence is key to success. You've got Leo energy, as well as Capricorn, did I say? And then you've got ask as your guided message. It says, ask your angels and spirit. Ask. Your spirit guides and angels are waiting for your instructions. Set clear intentions and surrender to the universe. Ask, believe, and receive in the highest of good. If you don't ask, you don't get. So I've got Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So I hope that helps you in some way, sweetheart. It looks like you've got a lot of options and opportunities around the work. And you've got a lot of people that are going to want to collaborate with you at some point. So just keep an eye out for that. But those are the things that you can look forward to. Erica, you're going to be next on my list. Ms. Lotus, there you are. My son's finances fiance just started to work as occupational therapist. Will she stay here or fly to Melbourne? Will she stay or will she go? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will she stay or will she go? It feels like she could be back and forth. She's not sure about it. It feels like she'll go and then she might not be happy and then she might come back. She needs to learn to listen to her intuition. It feels like very touch and go right now. When I'm connecting into her energy, it feels like she'll go. She may say, oh, I don't know if I like it. And then all of a sudden she might come back. That's how it feels. It feels like she's going to go and then it feels like she'll come back. You got to listen to your intuition. You got the claircognizance with the High Priestess. The claircognizance is knowing, wisdom, intuition. You need to tell her to trust her intuition. What does her intuition tell her to do? Go, stay. Corinne. Will Damien ask me to date him? Will Damien ask you to date him? Corinne, angels, guys, loved ones. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, but I don't like him for you. It might be for sexual pleasures only. It's like you can, if you're going into this relationship with your eyes wide open and you're in it for the booty, that kind of energy, then go forth and prosper. But there's something toxic about this person. I don't like it. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent, obsessive kind of energy. I don't like it. The energy feels heavy. Look at that. I've got the King of Wands with a heavily burdened card and the Devil. I don't think so. I mean, I can't tell you what to do because it's your life. So you got to do what you got to do because it's your life. But do I like the energy of these cards? Hell no. Just saying. Sorry. Okay. Erica, you do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. Thank you, honey. Copy and paste your question. If my guides highlight your name, I will read for you. You do not need to follow me to get a reading. If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I'm about to give Erica now, it's 13 cards. It is the meteor shower that I've just pinned on the bottom of your screen. Once you hit that button, the meteor shower will pop up on the screen with your name, and then you will get on my list. Erica, what is your reading about, sweetheart? Let me know. And I'm talking to the Erica who gifted me. I'm talking to the Erica who gifted me the meteor shower. Finances, love, John's intentions towards love. John's intentions towards me, will it turn into a long-lasting relationship? Thank you. Let me answer this question first. John's intentions towards you, will it be long term? First of all, you need to let go of any fear that you're holding on to, and you need to feel an energy or a sense of hope. I also feel like stop expecting the worst case scenario when I'm tuning into your energy, Erica. I don't know if you're tuning into the worst case scenario where you feel like, I don't know, you have to look over your shoulder. Is there another woman in the midst? Or I feel like there's some sort of, I got Gemini, indecision, 44. You're looking for stability. I feel like you've had a lot of past hurt and trauma, and you need to pave over the cracks of those sadness. I feel like there's a part of you that's standing still in time. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like you need to learn to smell the roses, take some time and go into nature, ground your energy. Get rid of your fear now, because it could create unhealthy health issues to some degree. What was your question? John's intentions towards you, or okay. I don't know if John's got unresolved emotional issues, or you have, or you or John has got some sort of lack energy or worry or fear in and around the love arena. But this sadness card is coming up around your question. Is it going to be long term? I feel there is a potential for long term, but then it's like long term, not forever. It could be a long-term kind of a relationship, but it's not a forever thing. That's how it feels. It feels like you might have had a relationship in a past life, and this is a marriage card, a karma card. It's upside down. It just feels like you're meant to be together for a certain amount of time to learn something from each other, but then is it long term? It doesn't feel like it. And you guys love it. You could be friends, Erica, later on in the future. All right, let's have a look and see what's going on. The way that I'm looking at this person is they're either younger than you or embody the energy of a young soul. I don't care if this person's older than you, the energy that he's giving is like a young energy. Sometimes you might feel like you don't know whether this person is coming or going. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. Can you put up his name again, Erica? Sorry, I need to see his name. I'm tuning in his energy. I don't know about this. I don't know. Something don't feel right, Erica. John, I don't know about this, honey. I don't like it. Are you dating each other right now? Are you... I think that this person is unbelievably attracted to you. And this person's like, I need to get into my girl's knickers. Just started dating again? What you mean? What you mean again? Whoa, what you mean? Just started dating again? As in you dated him before? As in you dated him before? We took a break for a year. All right. I need to get this out of the way because it's just like, yeah, I don't know about this. You know what's the worst card in the deck, right? Seven of Swords. Deceit, lies, betrayal, shady energy. Something that will be revealed to you eventually. You'll receive some sort of information that you might not like and it might take you out of alignment. And you are not going to be happy with it, which is why I got the indecision energy around you. Something doesn't feel quite right. I mean, don't get me wrong. This person is looking at you like beautiful, sexy, self-sufficient, charismatic, free-spirited, confident, and self-assured. But it just feels like something feels emotionally confusing. And I don't know whether this is attached to you and or John. But it's like, you're one of the options. You're an option. I better be the fucking choice, bitch. I don't want to be an option. I'm the choice. I want you to choose me. And it just feels like there's a lot of uncertainty emotionally. Again, this could be you and or this person, and it could create some sort of conflict in the energy. I got the Death card. Look at that. Maria G, you're on my list. The Death card is like something will begin, but then something could potentially... No, not potentially. Something will end. The Death card represents endings, changes, time to move on, rebirth. It's a rebirth. It represents a transformation. It feels like you and this person are supposed to be together for a certain amount of time so you can learn something from each other. But then afterwards, there's going to be some sort of indecision energy and you're going to have to reevaluate the relationship. There needs to be healing done underneath the surface of things for the both of you. I don't know whether you know completely about his past, but it feels like this person has got a lot of healing that he needs to do, as well as maybe you as well. There needs to be balance and harmony and moderation in this situation. Miss Lotus, you're on my list. There needs to be some sort of balance and reciprocity in this energy. I feel like around the work arena, can we flip it up a little bit more? The Eight of Coins represents that you're supposed to have your own business, or you're supposed to be the boss of the business that you're working for. The Eight of Coins is somebody who masters their craft, enjoys the body of work, enjoys their employment. But if they're not happy where they are, they're going to have to reevaluate the current situation that they're in and go into something that is yours, where you're the boss. The Seven of Coins and the Eight of Coins, so it's going up in stages. So the Seven of Coins is patience when it comes to money, work and finances. It will grow and it will get better and it will get bigger. There is more abundance waiting for you around your career and around the money energy. And there's a lot of victory and recognition around that situation. But it's like all in divine timing. Things could start to shift and change for you in 7 days, 7 weeks, 7th of the month, or between 4 and 7. So 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the 4th of a month, or 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, 7th of a month, depending on where you are. Make sure you're paying attention to your intuition, your psychic abilities, your dreams, your visions, signs and symbols and synchronicities. There is some sort of soulmate energy here. So I don't dispute that you and this person are meant to be together to learn something. But it feels like you're the one that's supposed to learn something really important. There is a soulmate around you. Do I think it's John? On some level, yes, but not your forever, happily ever after. Because I've already told you, if you've been following me forever, we don't just have one soulmate. We have many. Queen of Swords. Say what you need to say when you need to say it. Mean what you say and say what you mean. And cut out negative thoughts and words and situations. And FYI, who is that bitch? So you're coming out as two of these women. You're coming out as both of these women. But there's still two women in and around the question that you're asking me about. Joan. Hello? Two women and the deception card. I'm not saying that it's happened yet. This is something that could potentially happen and you might find out about it later on. You're going to roll up your sleeves and be like, yo, bitch, what's going on? Like, listen to your intuition when it comes to John. If you're in a relationship with John or you're just starting out with John and you're like, yeah, there's no red flags. It feels amazing. Then go forth and prosper. But if you're starting to feel like something doesn't feel right, the energy's off, or there's like one red flag is all you need to know that this is not your situation and this is not the best situation to be in. I got the seagull. The seagull. It says, now is the time for deep emotional healing. You joking? Temperance card, healing, balance and moderation. Patience. So with this is about healing. So you got to do the healing. It says a time to give rather than take. So help those who are less fortunate than yourself and they can distract you from what's going on in your everyday when you're stressing out or worrying about something. And then you've got the vibrations card. It says, your thoughts create a vibration. Why do you think I say watch what you think, feel and what you say? Because you might manifest and co-create it. Your thoughts create a vibration. The law of attraction responds to that vibration. What you think about really does create your reality. Surround yourself with good people and positive energy. Release any negative thoughts. Be the best version of you. You will then attract like-minded people to you. So not only am I seeing Gemini, I am seeing Sagittarius, Cancerian, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in your energy. I don't like the feeling about it, but I feel like you guys are you have unfinished business with each other from some sort of past life situation that you need to basically fix during this time frame. I am seeing that. So I hope that helps you in some way. All right, who's next? Maria, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read two people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. You're so welcome, sweetheart. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition knows what you're supposed to be doing, knows what's right and what's wrong. Julia, will the university that I'm going to study in be public or private? Angels, guides, loved ones, public or private? Public or private? I don't know who paid for a quick question here, but if you could remind me of your question and your name, I can read for you. Public, private. I got more private. You might do the private thing first and then you might go public. If you go private, you might be like, yeah, this is good. And then after a while, you'll be like, this is bullshit. And then you'll go into public. So it's kind of like a bit of both, sweetheart. You just kind of need to figure out what direction you want to go in. Because the Hangman is about feeling stuck in the decision that you want to make. Pop. I'm sorry? Okay, he passed away a couple of years ago and his soul was near me the night before. Just pop. Jess, have you found something of your father's? You're supposed to find something I opened up, it looked like a treasure chest, and I opened something and I found something of his. You might open something, a box, and then you're going to find something that belongs to his. Like a discovery is what I just heard, Jess. You're supposed to discover something that is his, and then it now belongs to you. I don't know if that makes any sense. Or something that was, what is going on here? Something that was not seen is going to be revealed. Jess, you better be in here, Jess. I feel like your father wants to try and come to you in your dreams, but there's something about you not really sleeping very well. There's going to be something that you're going to find that belongs to your dad. You're going to open up a box or a treasure chest or something like this, and there's going to be something inside it that belongs to you. I see an owl around your energy. So you got high priestess energy. You're able to pick up and sense things. But I feel like your father's trying to come to you in your dreams. But I feel like how is someone supposed to come to you in your dreams if you don't sleep very well? I also feel like there's supposed to be some sort of romance around you, is what I'm hearing. Hold on, what did you say? So something is going to be revealed. Don't worry about that. You're a natural empath is what I'm hearing. And there will be victory around your family. So you don't worry about that. You do have anxiety around you. Watch out for the white feathers. White feathers, coins from heaven. Is what the same song on the radio. Why am I seeing like a chessboard? I don't know if it's a chessboard or black and white floors. I don't know what this is. That will make sense to you at some point. I don't know. You need to meditate. You need to get some rest. And then your father will be able to communicate with you like my mother does and my father does through my dreams and signs and symbols and synchronicities. This will make sense at some point. Like I always just say what I see, and then you have to figure it out. Okay, I hope that helps you. You'll figure it out, sweetheart. You'll figure it out. You're going to discover something of your father's. It belongs to you and you need to take it. You might be opening a box and then there's something in there that will belong to you. But just remember I said chess. No, he's supposed to come in your dreams all the time. That's how you're going to communicate with him. Not just once. I can smell smoke. All right. You might smell him. All right, here we go. Just keep note of what I said, sweetheart. It makes sense at some point. You'll figure it out. Like, I just tell you what I see, and then everybody's like, how did you know? I don't know. All right, Maria. Maria, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Angels, guys, loved ones is for Maria. What does Maria need to know, please, in love and light? You're so welcome, honey. Do you smoke? Did he smoke? Jess. Hold on, Maria. Who smokes? My pop smoke in his life and vaping. I'm vaping at the moment. I hate vaping. Honey, you're going to smell smoke because I can smell smoke. When you smell smoke, that's your father coming to see you. I'm trying to pin up the bloody comment that you said. Your nan too. I'm sorry, because you know what your dad just did? He just blew smoke in my face. And I was like, I want a bit of that. I quit smoking, you see. So I'm like, When you smell the smoke, that would be your pops. So when you smell smoke and there's no one smoking in the house, I sometimes smell smoke. Hi, Papa. That's your dad trying to like get your attention. Like he's standing right there, yeah, and he's going, because he knows. He knows I stopped smoking, and I'm like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You know I quit. That's your daddy-o, dude. All right, here we go. And by the way, I hate vaping. I hate it. Might as well smoke a cigarette. Here we go. Angels of guides and loved ones. Thank you, Dad. Maria, General. Was it General, Maria? Sorry, honey. It's just that her dad was, you know. I've got your cards already. All right, here we go. The first thing that I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. All right, Maria. I am about to do a 13 card reading for Maria. If you want to know what a 13 card reading looks like, this is it. It is the meteor shower. I pinned it on the bottom of your screen. Once you hit on that button and the meteor shower pops up on the screen with your name, you'll be added onto my list. I've got 3 more spaces. So if anybody's interested, again, it is the meteor shower. If not, I will close off my list. I'll do 15 minutes for my followers and then another 15 minutes for non-followers, and then I'm out. The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is I feel a bit vulnerable right now. I keep seeing 1, 2, 3, 4 in your energy as I'm connecting to you. So these are numbers, Maria, that you're going to see everywhere. It could be 21, 34, 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like you are achieving a lot of things in your life, but at the same time, I feel really vulnerable. I feel like you need to step out into Mother Nature, a lake, an ocean, or the river. I also feel like there's a need of belonging. I feel very vulnerable. I feel like you need to use your imaginations and you're going to start to see the answers that you are looking for. I feel like, again, being around animals, you're meant to be a teacher. And I don't mean like a teacher in school. I mean like teaching the things that you know because of life experiences that you've had. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's a need for you to release, letting go, moving on, walking away from certain things. I feel like I have to say to you as I'm connecting to Maria, make good choices. Don't send out mixed signals. No playing games, this sort of energy. I also feel like, I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but it feels to me like there is somebody in your matrix or outside of your energy yet to come that likes you. Somebody likes you. Somebody wants to flirt with you. Somebody wants to date you. I don't care if you're in a relationship or not. That doesn't mean that somebody doesn't think that you got a nice piece of ass. But I do feel like there's somebody external. So I don't know whether you're in a relationship or you're single, but I am seeing that I'm in a relationship. Oh, well, somebody still fancies you out there. You go, girl. I'm not saying go for it. I'm just saying, you still got it going on. Yeah, you might be in a relationship, but it doesn't really matter. All right, here we go. People still like you. Maria, what does Maria need to know, please? Maria, what does Maria need to know? There's a feeling of vulnerability with you. There's a feeling with vulnerability with you. Hey, Raul. How are you, sweetheart? His dad came through. Raul's dad came through a few weeks ago. He's obviously, you know, he's in heaven. And his dad showed me a washing machine. And I was like, I've been in my feelings lately. The month of May is about that, by the way, Maria. So Raul's dad comes, I'm doing a reading for Raul, and his dad comes through, and his dad is showing me a washing machine. And I'm like, I'm not going to say that. And he's like, just say it, Anna, say it. Say it to my son. He'll understand it. And then I go to Raul, is there something wrong with your washing machine? And he's like, yeah, it's playing up. I need to get a new washing machine. See, it doesn't matter if it makes sense to me or not. I just got to say the message, man. All right, here we go. You got to watch what you're saying, Maria, and stay away from gossip and chit-chatter. Be careful of the words that you say, because words, you know, you can't take back words. Words is like a knife and a blade. It's like you say something, it's already in the atmosphere. You can't take it back. Stay away from gossip and chit-chatter. There is good news coming your way, a message and offer. I feel like there's children in your energy. There is a need for you to cut out these sad, sorrow, feelings, emotions. I'm not telling you not to feel your emotions. Feel what you need to feel, but don't stay in that energy for too long. Otherwise, you're going to co-create more problems. I keep seeing that there's good news, a message or an offer, and I've got money around you because I got the Page of Coins. The Page of Coins is money, pay rise, promotion, investment, study, education, and children. You might be working with children, but there might be 2 children being born into your energy. Yeah, you need to stay away from, that's the first card that came out, gossip and chit-chatter and people chatting shit. When you choose to listen to something, it changes your DNA frequency. When you choose to watch something that isn't so good, it changes your DNA, right? So that's why I'm saying to you, be careful about who you hang around with and who you talk your business to. And don't listen to gossip and chit chatter. It's low vibrational energy. The Four of Cups talks about you feeling sad. Like you said, you're in your feelings. The Four of Cups represents sadness and sorrow. The Four of Cups is apathy, boredom, feeling unfulfilled, focusing on all the things that has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. And then when you do that, you're not focusing on the blessing in disguise. It feels like you always have to fight to get attention or fight for recognition. I'm going to say to you, be your authentic self and don't change who you are to please somebody else. Be your authentic self. I told you there are more than one person that fancies your ass. You might be in a relationship, fine. I've got an older masculine and a younger one around you. And if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point, or they're probably here already. But I am seeing that there are people that are attracted to you, that wants to reach out to you. But, you know, you're in a relationship, so they're just going to have to move back. Have you been going to the gym? Because I've got trainers in my third eye here. I've got the 9 of Cups, and this talks about wish fulfillment, material abundance. But most importantly, it talks about going to the gym and good health energy. My fiance is older than you, so I've got a younger masculine then that fancies you. You need to have a physical out. Oh my God, congratulations, honey. Congratulations. So going to the gym, working out, eating healthily, that is so good. Because the 9 of Cups is like a wish fulfillment and blessings and like miracles, and it represents good health. Yes, so am I. It sucks, isn't it? It sucks ass, doesn't it? When you got to focus on what you're putting in your mouth. Bullshit. But you kind of have to. You know, it's good to diet because it's good for the soul. The Strength card represents that you're stronger than you think you are. The Strength card also represents that you need to like self-love, unconditional love, have self-respect for self. Have the courage to persevere and move forward. Learn how to say no to energy vampires. One door is going to close and many more doors are going to open. I am seeing that as I'm connecting into your energy. Yes, and I feel much better. So do I. I sleep better as well. The 7 of Cups represents not committing yourself to too many situations or too many things. Fruit Loops, you're on my list. Fruit Loops, you're on my list. I've got 2 more spaces. If you would like to get a 13 card reading, I pinned it on the bottom of your screen. Click that button. The meteor shower will pop up with your name. I'm seeing the wedding, celebration, homecoming, family, reunion, blessings. Seeing that numbers, what I said to you earlier, 444, stepping out into Mother Nature. Be in nature, because it will take away from you those heavy energies that you've picked up from somebody else. This is why I always say neutralize the energy by going into Mother Nature. I am seeing anchoring your reading as well. Another man? The fuck? Can you leave some men for the rest of us, please? So you've got another masculine anchoring your reading. Somebody, again, that you might be collaborating with, working with, somebody that might spark up a creative energy or some thoughts in your energy where you're like, oh my God, that's a good idea. I want to do that too. So I am seeing like a lot of activity in your energy. There's a lot of positive stuff here. I am also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, 7 is prominent in your reading. 7 days, 7 weeks, 7 months, the 7 of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. You've got the humpback whale as one of your guided messages. It says, music is essential to your healing and well-being, whether singing, playing an instrument, or just listening. So listen to the music, move your body. Look at that, new start. The new start is coming. And then you've got forgiveness. Remember the gossip and the chit chatter? It says forgiveness often starts from within. How can we forgive others if we can't forgive ourselves? Understand mistakes are made and they help shape and evolve us. It's okay to forgive another and not allow them back into your life. Release the burden, move forward with love. Amen to that. Amen to that. So Maria, I have got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, because there's a whole bunch of people in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Maria. Sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. All right, here we go. Who's next on my list? Ms. Lotus. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. I've got 2 more spaces left. I'm going to leave my list open for another 15 minutes and then I'm closing it down. Once I'm done with my list, I'm going to do 15 minutes for my followers and then another 15 minutes for my non-followers. Here we go, 15 minutes and I'm closing my list. If you would like to get an in-depth reading, again, oh, there's only 1 more space. Yes. What? Did somebody just recently gift me? Ms. Bell. Ms. Bella. What's that, Ms. Bella? All right, I've got 1 more space. I'm closing my list off in 15 minutes. Here we go. I'm just going to read 2 people before I get to you, Ms. Lotus. Please be patient with me. Oh, hell no. Okay, Abby. Will I relocate to Rayodi to work with Ra this year? Will you relocate? Angels and guides and loved ones, will Abby relocate? Will Abby relocate? I've got, there's a good chance that it will happen. I've got the World card, which is travel, the ending of a cycle. It talks about learning important life lessons. It talks about the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. And you've got wish fulfillment around you, a miracle. It looks like there's a good chance that this will happen, yes. But I also feel like you think it's not going to happen, which is going to create the delay, Abby, to the blessing. But I'm going with a yes. It feels like a big fat yes here. It feels like a yes when I'm connecting to you. It feels like a yes. Any messages for Nicole? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Nicole need to know? And then I've got Miss Lotus, Fruit Loops, and Ms. Bella. I've got 1 more space. My list is going to be closing in about 12 minutes and 56 seconds. Here we go. Any messages for Nicole? I've got a younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I've got wish fulfillment, a miracle around you. So light a candle and make a wish. If you're feeling a little bit drained from the current situation that you're in, you'd kind of need to take a step back. You also need to say what you mean and mean what you say. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And there's an opportunity for you to collaborate with somebody later on in the future, is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. Okay, sweetheart. Ms. Lotus, hi. And guys, loved ones, this is for Ms. Lotus. What does Ms. Lotus need to know, please, in love and light? Once I'm done with my list, I've got 2 more people after Ms. Lotus. If you're interested in getting a reading, it is the meteor shower that I pinned on the top, up above your screen, or in the gift box below. I've got 1 more space left for an in-depth reading. If you're interested, again, it is the meteor shower. My list is closing in the next 11 minutes and 39 seconds. Ms. Lotus, General. All right, sweetheart, I got you. So the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting into your energy is you're on a journey. And I feel like on this journey that you're on, you're more in the lack mindset than abundant mindset. And I feel like you need to shift and change your perception, your perspective. I feel burnt out in your energy, Ms. Lotus. Why? Because I'm a warrior. And I'm not a warrior like Pocahontas. I'm a warrior biting my nails because I'm worrying about every single thing. If you are worrying about everyone and every single thing, and you're putting yourself into everybody else's situation and everybody else's business, you're going to feel burnt out. And it is really as simple as that. I feel like you need to focus on yourself. You need to focus on healing time. You need to do shadow work. So looking at the dark night of the soul and looking at what you're afraid of and bringing it to the surface, and then, punching the bitch out of it and surrendering it and letting it go. I got Pisces energy around you, the wanderer, emotional wanderer. I keep seeing that there needs to be a shift in your energy, and I keep seeing 55, 555 everywhere I go. Aren't you done explaining to people, situation, your children? Aren't you done explaining who you are and why you are the way you are? Aren't you done? I also feel like you're supposed to have a partner, a soulmate, a friend, a confidant, something in and around this energy. And if you don't have it yet, it's because there's a part of you that's trying to block out things or blessings. And maybe you're doing it intentionally or maybe not. But it's like you're looking at the clock and you're waiting for time. You're procrastinating. You keep telling everybody that you're too busy or you're too tired. And it's like you're not living. There's supposed to be some sort of a birth of renewal around you. There might be a birth of a child around your energy as well. I feel like you need to trust in situations, in people, and trust the process. Ms. Lotus. Here we go. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Ms. Lotus. What does Ms. Lotus need to know, please? Does Ms. Lotus need to know, please? Okay. You got to let go a little bit. Let go of emotions, thoughts, feelings, sadness and sorrow. It burns out your energy frequency. And then you feel like you can't be bothered to do anything, or you feel like, I've already lived my life. I'm okay just being at home and staying at home by myself. Or maybe you create some sort of block to your own energy, but you're on a journey and the universe is asking you to move forward, and move forward in the energy of love. Yeah? Move forward in the energy of love. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, don't drown in your emotions, because when you drown in your emotions, or you feel like you're trying to swim in the tides of your emotions, then you're gonna drown. The universe is asking you to surrender, release, and let go, and trust in divine timing. You might be holding on to something so tightly and you want that long-term sense of security, but you feel like you're not getting the security because you're looking it from outside of you instead of inside of you. You might be saying all the wrong things and saying negative things and then manifesting it and co-creating it into your energy frequency, into the life that in which you are in now, when there's supposed to be a shift and a transformation in your energy. Stop listening to people talking about, you know, bad gossip. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Say what you mean and mean what you say. It's like, aren't you too old for all of this shit? You need to get your power back. You need to be more confident and self-assured and get rid of any fears that doesn't serve you. Like, be more free-spirited. Have some fun. Let your children be like, Mom, what are you doing? You would never do that before. And you'd be like, yeah, well, it's a new me. Turn over a new page. There's money coming your way, or you're supposed to have a side hustle is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. I'm also feeling like there's good news coming your way, a message or an offer or the birthing of a child or a grandchild. You might even say to yourself, you know what? I want to go back to school, study and educate myself. And I just want to do something a little bit different now. And I want to have a change in my energy. And the only way that you're going to move forward is if you have, with your free will, choose to make changes, or you can stay in the conflict. If this conflict, which is the 5 of Wands, rivalries, challenges, obstacles, other people trying to test your patience, if this energy is in your energy, you have the free will to say, I'm not listening to this shit. I'm moving out of this situation. You need to get out of your ego and go into your heart space. This represents rest, retreat, renewal, solitude, and recovery from negative ways of thinking. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. The universe is trying to communicate and connect to you. This represents your life purpose. Getting some sort of clarity, making the final decision, knowing what you're here to do. The universe is going to guide you into the things that you're supposed to be doing. The 3 of Cups talks about a celebration, a social event, a party. Be around people that love and support you, and don't talk about your business to somebody else. I've got the Emperor anchoring your reading. You want that respect, recognition, then you have to move like you're a leader. You might be a woman, but then a woman that thinks like a man. The Emperor is about leadership, respect, being strategic, making plans for the future, and to thyself be true. Your guided message is the dog. It says, your loyal and faithfulness is misplaced by serving too many masters. So stop focusing and trying to please everybody else. Fuck them all. You have to make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You come first and everybody else can come in second. You are no good to anybody if you're taking care of everybody and not yourself. Be loyal to yourself first. Look at that. Adjustments are required. Adjusting where you think, the words that you speak. And what did I say? Did I say something about the dark night of the soul? Was it you I said it to? Doing the soul searching, dark night of the soul, shadow work. It says, spend time working on you. How you talk, react, and interact. I am so good. What do you focus on most? Look at how experiences and people shape you. Embrace your imperfections. Continue to learn, improve, and regain control of your life. Your past does not define your future. No shit. No shit. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Ms. Lotus. Love and light to you. Love and light to you. Okay, I'm going to be closing off my list in the next 3 minutes and 39 seconds. If you would like to get an in-depth reading like I gave to Ms. Lotus, I pinned it on the bottom of the screen. Once you click on that button, the meteor shower will pop up and I should see your name as well. I am closing my list soon and I've got one more space. Who's next on my list? Fruit Loop. I'm going to read 2 more people before I get to you, Fruit Loop. Please be patient with me, sweetheart. Give me 1 second. All right, here we go. What do I need to know about me and Chris? La India. What do you need to know about you and Chris? Angels, guides, loved ones. What do you need to know? Something could happen really, really quickly and end really, really quickly. If you don't know what's happening with you and Chris, there's going to be some sort of revelation. If the energy has been slow and stagnant, the energy is going to start to speed up. If you're looking for emotional contentment and a happy family with this person, sweetheart, you ain't going to get it. This person is not like that. It's like they've got unresolved trauma, family trauma. It's like they can't see a new beginning in the midst. It feels like they need to cut out a lot of things that doesn't serve them. I don't know what kind of connection Chris is to you, but it feels like they've got them dominant, negative, narcissistic, egotistical tendencies. And this is something that you may not see yet, but at some point you are going to see it. So do I like this energy for you? No. But I can't tell you what to do because God has blessed you with free will and you got to do what you got to do. I can't tell you what to do. It's your life. Danny, is Max truly finished with us? And you guys, loved ones, is Max truly finished? And then I've got Fruit Loop. Is Max truly finished? Angels and guides and loved ones. Is Max truly finished? Yes. For good, it's okay, Danny, because Max is coming out as sexually orientated. You don't know whether this person is coming or going. Coming out as the Knight of Wands, kind of egotistical, narcissistic. At some point, you're going to feel like you're a mother to this person. This person is sexually orientated and probably used you for that. And then your intuition was saying you kind of need to bypass this situation. You've got so much blessings and happiness coming into your life, not just in regards to relationship, but everything, my love. I just feel like you need to expand your energy away from Max. Expansion, collaboration. You're supposed to be a business owner. If you ain't, then you need to think about that. Yeah, Khan, I'm not really sure why you're trying to call me. I'm working right now and I don't pick up phone calls. Sorry. All right, here we go. Fruit Loop, what is your name? Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Fruit Loop. So I've got Ms. Bella. My list is closing in 22 seconds, guys. I'm done. All right, here we go. Fruit Loop, get over here. Angels and guides and loved ones, this is for Fruit Loop. What does Fruit Loop need to know? Ooh, please and thank you. Just try and copy and paste. Jackie, hi, honey. My list is closed. Do not gift me any more. Thank you and good night. Just please don't gift me any more, guys. Please. Thank you. I love and appreciate you. Do not gift me. If you gift me now, you are going to get a reading the next time I come on my live. And I don't know when that's going to be. So, yeah. Okay. Let's have a look and see. Confirm. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of that. Do that and do that. Okay. And then do that and then confirm. All right. Jackie, is it a general reading or is it something specific? Angels and guides and loved ones. Jackie, what does Jackie need to know? This is for Jackie, please. This is for Jackie. What does Jackie need to know? The first thing that I'm picking up on you is property. I don't know if you need to buy a house or you're going to buy a land. Oh, the whole shebang bang. All right, I got you. So there's something about a property. It's either a property purchase, the sale of a property. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or not, but I feel like there is some passion coming your way. Are you currently in a relationship? I feel like you need to have some fun. You got to make each day count. I've got Virgo, endeavors is what I'm seeing. I've got heart and romance in your energy. I also feel like if there was any blocks that you have felt, or you're single. Okay, good. If there was any blocks that you have felt in your energy, it's being lifted. There's something about reconnecting to the higher self. You're going to see 999 everywhere you go. You have to be a bit more gentle with yourself is what I'm feeling. When you're talking about health energy, you've got to learn to meditate and take things slow and learn how to smell the roses as well. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I feel like I don't know if you've been isolating yourself in some way, feeling alone or rejected. But first and foremost, we're never on our own because we always have angels and guides and loved ones. Whether you believe in it or not, I don't really give a shit. It's the truth. So I feel like if you've been feeling that energy of lonely or lonesome, it just feels like this is not going to last long. It's going to start to lift. The energy is going to start to feel a little bit better. There's something about your third eye. It's like you're going to be able to see the truth. You're going to be able to see things that other people don't see. So pay attention to the signs and the symbols and the synchronicities. Okay, sweetheart? All right, here we go. Jackie. What does Jackie need to know? You carry too many heavy burdens of everybody else as well as your own, and it's exhausting. The Ten of Wands is heavily burdensome energy. You might be holding things that happened in the past, trauma from the past, other people's trauma. And it means that you're probably an empath, which means that you need to make sure that you hang around with the right sort of people, because some people have energy draining energy, like energy vampires, soul-sucking critters, broken winged kind of people. I mean, you can be there for them to a certain degree, but after a while, it's going to be draining and taxing on your health. Yeah, so you've got to be mindful, because you might be having health issues because you could be surrounded by somebody. Like, I'm an empath. I can pick up when my daughter is going to be on the red dragon. I can pick up when my mum was dying on her physical pain, and it was awful. So a natural empath can pick up. If you're sleeping next to somebody, if you go to a party and your friend all of a sudden has like really bad headaches, I pick up on this energy, and sweetheart, so will you. There is healing being done underneath the surface of things. The Temperance card is Archangel Raphael. He's calling for you to do some self-control, do things in moderation, be patient, harmony, balance, equilibrium. Find balance and harmony and equilibrium in your energy. It's really important that you do. You need to get out of your ego and get into your heart space. Your ego is always going to plant seeds of doubt, worry, and fear. Eight of Swords represents self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation. So if you're thinking about the worst case scenario, the worst case scenario will come before you, because it's called self-fulfilling prophecies. Self-fulfilling prophecies. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, a younger masculine. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. If he's not here yet, he's going to come in to give you some clarity and educate you in some sort of way. Watch your mouth. Watch what you say, because words can manifest into things. And then you add a thought and then emotions and feelings to the words that you said. And then you wonder why it's going to be there tomorrow. It's because you manifested and co-created it. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, don't talk about your business to other people. Let it come to fruition first, and then you can talk about it. I am seeing good news, a message and an offer, and I am seeing that you do need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. You might be juggling a few things in your life right now, and this is why you need to find the balance and the equilibrium in your energy. So the Two of Coins always represents juggling, multitasking, weighing up options. You might be going back and forth. To do or not to do, to say or not to say, to stay or not to stay. That is the energy that you're in. So again, balance and harmony, getting out of your head and tuning into your heart space. That is where the answers are. You're supposed to have your own business. If you don't have your own business, then you need to be the boss of the company that you're working for. Queen of Coins. Who is she? Resourceful, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade. Somebody who practical, wise leader, the investor. People would love to invest with you, work with you. I want to collaborate with you. So this is why healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. Are you looking for the happy home? Emotional contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you? Well, it's in your energy. There's an older masculine around you as well as a younger one. So if they ain't here yet, they're coming in at some point. They could be lovers or friends. People that you could be partnering up with or collaborating with later on down in the future. But nevertheless, you still have these energies around you. I've also got the Take a Leap of Faith card. So the Fool card is about fresh hopes, taking a chance, new path, new adventures, new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way. This is a clean slate card, right? The universe is looking at you and giving you that clean slate. children, grandchildren, studying, education, good news, a message, an offer, money, pay rise, promotion, an investment that's going to pay off. This is in your energy. This is something that you must have co-created, manifested, co-created on some level. Like with your intentions, with the words that you've spoken. These are things that you're going to end up manifesting. So the blocks are lifted for you. It's time to reconnect. You got to be a bit more gentle with yourself is what I'm hearing. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. I said Virgo energy around you, endurance. Step out of your comfort zone first and foremost as I'm connecting into your energy. Jackie, remember you're going to see that number 9 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to start to see it everywhere. And 9 is also a time frame. 9 days, 9 weeks, 9 months, or the 9th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. You've also got the spider. Hate spiders. It says, trust the creative spark you're feeling and express it through writing stories that inspire and enlighten. Take inspired action. And then you've also got embrace change. It says, be brave. Opportunities are coming your way. Don't be afraid of change. Believe in the divine. They have a great plan. Let go of what no longer serves you. Let go of your past and say, I am ready. So, I am not only just seeing Virgo. I've got Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Aquarius. I said that already. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. Sagittarius in your energy. So, I hope that helps you in some way, my love. Sending you love and light to you. All right, who is the last one on my list? Miss Bella. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Once I'm done with Miss Bella, I'm going to set my alarm clock for 15 minutes and I'm going to read all my followers in 15 minutes. And then I'm going to read people who don't follow me as well, 15 minutes. So everyone's going to get an opportunity to get a reading. I am not one of those tarot readers that's like, oh, I'm sorry, Angela, you're not following me, so you're not going to get a reading. I don't do that. Copy and paste your question. Don't follow me. Don't gift me. Don't tap the screen. And I'll still read for you anyway. Is G jealous of you? Angel. No. You have some karma together though. Whether you're enemies or lovers or friends or whatever the hell you are with each other, you have karma with each other. Unfinished business from a past life. I don't think this person is jealous of you, but I do think they're looking at you like, it's more like admiring you. Like they want what you have, but you would look at it as jealousy, but it's not what you think it is. It just isn't. It's not what you think it is. Keshni, angels, guides, loved ones, what does Keshni need to know, please, in love and light? Tug of war, conflict, back and forth, picking up other people's bullshit, feeling apathy, unfulfilled, sadness and sorrow, feeling like you're alone in a room filled with people. It's like the universe is asking you to get rid of these sad emotions and tug of war energies. I don't know if you're picking up on somebody else's vibration and making it your own. I don't know if this is yours, but it's like looking at your situation from another point of view. When one door closes, another door is going to open for you, Keshni, but you cannot like drown in your emotional sadness or your sorrow or thinking that nothing is going to go your way, because if that is the energy that you're in, you're not in an optimistic energy, you're more in the pessimistic energy. Work at it. Work, career, employment, effort. In order for you to have some sort of distraction, focus on your money, your work, and your career. Miss Bella, get over here. Excuse me while I put on my lipstick because I've got really dry ass lips. Okay. Hi, honey. this mean, late mum? So my mum died 6 months ago. Why do we say late mum? I don't see my mum and go, you're right, late mum. I just go, you're right, mum. When I see her in my dreams and when she comes into my visions and when she shows me signs, symbols, and synchronicities. What does this mean, late mum? Your mum's your mum. And that's it. And she ain't late, man. She's right on time. She's right on time. All right. Mum, get over here. The first thing that I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you is you're a healer. You're a healer. You were born to heal. You have healing abilities, and you get this from the lineage of your mum, the line of women. You're going to see 1111. She tries to show you 1111 everywhere you go. If you haven't seen 1111 everywhere, you're gonna. She said there's an awakening around you. You're going to have an awakening. There's a certain amount of luck and success on your side. I can do more from this side, is what they tell me. Like, my mum and dad died on the same year. I mean, how fucking dare they leave me? But then when I went into a deep meditation and they came and visited me, my parents said to me, we can do more from you from this side than on that side. And I'm like, you fucking better. You better. So all I'm saying to you is, these are the words that your mother are giving me, okay? I don't know if you need to be out in the garden and plant some flowers. Okay, you got luck on your side. She says, butterflies, butterflies everywhere. You are going to have so much success. I have to say congratulations to you already, Ms. Bella. I feel like I'm seeing a next phase in your life. Healing inner childhood wounds. There's growth around you. I've got Sagittarius in your energy at the minute. I've also got a glow up. I don't know if you're like changing your hair or you're buying new clothes or you're, I don't know, but there's something about a glow up with you. I also feel like there's some sort of marriage around you, getting married, a relationship. You got to restore your hope. I see a sunset around you. I don't know if you need to be on a beach. You need to be more optimistic. Your mum is just saying success, success, success all around you. No way! Oh my God, congratulations, sweetie. Congratulations. Marriage, us, yep, she showed me marriage. You need to be a bit more optimistic though. You got some sort like a luck is on your side, honey. Luck is on your side. You are divinely guided and protected, she said. I'm watching you. And she said what my mum said. I can do more for you on this side. And she ain't no late mum, man. She's on time. All right. So those are the things that I feel like you need to be. There's something about the sun. There's a sun. The sun. Oh, I need someone to crack my back. I don't know if you need to go in the garden or you have a garden or you need to fix your garden and plant roots or roots, like roots. Plant roots for the future, for the stability of it all, the success, success, success. All right, here we go. Ms. Bella, angels, guides, loved ones, Ms. Bella. Do you have children? Do you want children? Are you trying for children? Do you want more children? Because I am seeing, oh my God, I'm so good. You got the best card in the deck. I said the sun. Oh dear, you got 2 boys. If you're not hooding up, you might have another one. If you're looking to have more children, you're like, oh, I really want a girl. Not going to happen. It's going to be a boy. I said I keep seeing the sun. Look what fell out. The sun. This is the only card that trumps all cards. It's the best card in the deck. Blessings, children, travel, vitality, success, powerful, happy relationship. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you're not looking to have any more kids, you have another boy in your energy. So you better hood up if you're not looking to have any more kids. All right, here we go. Why are you sad? I don't know if there's secret emotions that you're not showing everybody. Maybe you're just emotionally drained or tired. But the Five of Cups is a bit of a sad card. Maybe you're thinking about your mum and you're thinking about the loss and like regret and grief, and you know, you're feeling this disconnect, but there's no need for this energy. You're going to have so much blessings, my love. The Sun card is the best card in the deck. You're going to have so much blessings. Don't block your blessings by negative emotions and thoughts and feelings and words. You are going to have so much blessings and so much abundance in your energy. Don't create a block by emotions, thoughts, words, what people say. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, look, a divine counterpart, the soulmate. So you must have been married to your partner in another lifetime, and then you decided to get married again in this lifetime to complete something together. The Lovers card is also about a choice and a decision. Important choices and decisions are coming your way, so choose wisely. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, I've got two masculines around you. I feel like you might be partnering up with or collaborating with these people, and if they're not here yet, they're coming in at some point. One of them's older, one of them is younger. And I've also got money in your energy. So money, the pay rise, the promotion, and some sort of investment. There's the homecoming and the celebration and a reunion, family and friendship. There's like a social event or a party in your energy. You're manifesting things. You're coming out as the magician, the magi. So if you're coming out as the magician and the magi, the magician is the one who can focus on something and then turning that vision into reality. I give you a warning with the magician. If you're currently standing in magician energy, if you focus on all the bad things and all the good things both at the same time, you're going to end up manifesting good and bad things at the same time. So be mindful of the thoughts that you think and the words that you speak, because it will come to pass. I also feel like I'm seeing study and education in your energy. Study, education, learning something brand new, creative projects, inspiration, new opportunities around you. But I will also say, watch what you say, because words and thoughts and emotions become things. It starts off as a thought, you speak about it, and then you manifest it into your physical life. I'm also seeing travel and relocation and a move around you, or a necessary shift and change in terms of maybe the area that you work in or even around the job. But this is a necessary transition, a location or a relocation or a move. Anchoring your reading, you've got so much blessings, victory, success, being awarded for the good work that you have done. Recognizing you for the good work that you have done. Not only am I seeing 11 in your energy, and you're going to see that everywhere you go, but there's also a time frame around you. So 6 days, weeks, months, the 6th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. 11 days, 11 weeks, 11 months. The 11th of a month where things will shift and change in your favor is between 6 and 11. So those numbers will start to pop up for you. Take time to breathe out. Emu. It says, this is a good time to go on a new adventure. Oh my God, the Sun card. Make plans for your future. Listen to your gut is your last guided message as I'm connecting to you, Ms. Bella. It says, if something makes you feel bad, your source of energy disagrees with it. Your emotions let you know something isn't right. Let your sense of just knowing guide you. So listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, listen to your soul. I am seeing a whole bunch of star signs around you, not gonna lie. Gemini, Leo, Libra, Aquarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, honey. Love and light to you. All right, I'm going to do 15 minutes for my followers and then another 15 minutes for my non-followers. Here we go. 15 minutes. Maddie, please can I get a card? I don't just give one card, honey. I give 4. And you guys, loved ones, here we go. What does Maddie need to know, please? In love and light for Maddie. I am doing my followers for the next 15 minutes, 14 minutes and 39 seconds. And then I'll do another 15 minutes for people who are not following me. I'm going to say this, and I mean this with absolute love and respect. You do not have to follow me, and you do not need to be a member or a subscriber. If you're unhappy with your membership or your subscription, don't be any of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. Maddie, listen to your intuition, your gut, and your soul. You're coming out as an empath, an intuitive, and I feel like you might be picking up on the vibrations of everybody around you. I feel like you're going to be moving out of rough waters into smoother waters, but that will, like a change, travel, relocation, or a move, but that will only happen if you can let go of your heavy burdens. Are you looking for money and security and stability? You have to be patient because everything happens in divine timing. 7 of Coins is in your reading, but it's upside down. So the money energy is there, but the only issue is that you need to get out of the way so the universe can do its job. The Cosmos. Will my son ever get paid from work, please? He's been waiting since December. Complaint. Somebody needs to do something about it. Is this some sort of fucking joke? Complaint, man. Yes, there's a lot of toxicity around this workplace. A lot of slow movement. They know it needs to happen. It will happen. But I think you need to put forward some sort of a complaint because these people are taking a fucking piss. Like, he's got rent to pay. He's got things that he's got to pay off. And December, are we not like in bloody May? Taking the piss, he should have quit already long time ago. Just going to give you a guided message here. Pay attention to what you're hearing. Whispers, messages. Universe is telling you to pay attention to what you're hearing. What I'm telling you to do is go make a complaint. Who the hell do they think they are? Somebody's working and you're not getting paid. I think that is absolutely disgusting and despicable. He doesn't even need to go back to work because they haven't paid him yet. Did you know that? Angels, guides, loved ones, any messages from Michelle? I'll be like, I ain't coming back to work until you pay me, bitch. I need to backdate all my bills, yeah? Michelle, I feel like everything is going to fall into place with you. I feel like there's going to be harmony and success and problem solving. I feel like you're going to finally make a decision about something. It's like you're going to find some sort of, you're going to figure something out and things are going to start to fall into place. I'm seeing balance and healing underneath the surface of things, but you need to be patient. I got love in your energy as well, Michelle. This talks about marriage, proposal, a higher form of commitment. If you're currently in a relationship, things could level up. There could be more love, more intimacy in the relationship. If you're single, there's going to be a soulmate coming in. Anything I need to know for the rest of May? Angels, guides, loved ones. Anything that you need to know, Abby, for the rest of May? Anything that you need to know for the rest of May? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe, and you don't need to follow me to get a reading. Copy and paste your question, and I will read for you. I feel like there is new beginnings in your ending, in an ending. I feel like there's a time for you to take a break. There's time for a lot of freedom, letting go of situations, learning to say no. I see number 2 in your energy, 2 days, weeks, months, or the second of a month where things will shift and change in your favor. You might be juggling a whole bunch of things. Maybe you're juggling 2 jobs, juggling study and a job. But I feel like somewhere later on in the future, you're going to have shitloads of money. But I feel like there's a delay to it because you might be in the lack mindset. I'm not enough. Maybe it's me. If you're in the lack mindset, then your abundance is going to come in later on. FYI, get a lottery ticket, a scratch card, because you never know. Will I receive an excellent work deal when I get back to Colorado in July? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you? Will you? Oh, I'm sorry, honey. I got a hell to the motherfucking yes. Ace of Coins. This is money, pay rise, investment, new opportunities, a new income, celebrations, being around people, your soul tribe, being around people that, oh my God, anchoring your reading, the 8 of Coins and the Ace of Coins, 100%. Yes. The energy looks amazing around your own business, around the work or being the boss of your business and money. Hell yes. I got divine feminine energy around you. Look at that. Yin, nurturing female. Yes. Be in your power, yeah? I got a hell yes to that, sweetie. Anything for you this week? And you guys, loved ones, what do you need to know for this week? What do you need to know for this week? Yvette, what do you need to know for this week? Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. Protect yourself from energy vampires and soul-sucking cretters. Make sure you're having a break from work and don't overdo it, because I feel like you're drained or tired, or you're going to feel this way this week and you need to have a break. I've got an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. This is going into bad boss mode, bad bitch energy this week. Like, make plans, leadership roles, strategic, you know, being some sort of authority figure for people that need you, but healthy boundaries still. And then I've got relationships card. It says partnership, intimacy, and it says commitment. Lisa, will I have a good summer, please? Angels, guides, loved ones, it really depends on your thoughts and your emotions and your words. So summer isn't here yet. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to have a bad summer. I think something is going to go wrong. My summer's going to be really shit. You're going to have a good summer because you're going to manifest it. I don't know if you're going to have a good summer. Manifest it. Will I, Annalizasouza, have a good summer? Fuck yes. I'm claiming that shit in the now, man. I'm not going to claim it in summer. I'm claiming it right now. So, Lisa, if you want to have a good summer, say, yeah, I'm going to have a fucking amazing summer. Only you could manifest problems. If you're thinking about all the problems and all the things that could go wrong and feeling apathy, boredom, unfulfilled, you're going to end up co-creating problems in the summer. You need to get out of these. Look at these emotions. What is this shit? You want to have a good summer, you got to stop thinking about what could go wrong, has gone wrong, may go wrong. You got to find your place of peace and power, and then you're going to have a great summer. But ultimately, you choose. Are you going to have a crappy summer, one road, or a good summer? Which one are you going to do? What summer? What is it going to be for you? My summer's going to be so good. Oh, my God. I'm going to be rollerblading 45-year-old me with my white hair. I'm going to be in the park. I'm going to pretend I'm 17 years old. And I'm going to be riding around in my rollerblades, yeah? And then I'm going to be like, you, 23, get over here. Will S reconcile and be stable again? No. No. You have let your guard down on some level, Anna, when you need to have your guard up. You need to move on away from this reconciliation because you're expecting or wanting something more, and there is no victory around it. If there is person is going to come and reconcile, it's not going to be stable. It's going to be for sexual pleasures and sexual pleasures only, sweetheart. Don't you think you deserve so much more than that? Because I think you do. Only you have the power to choose who comes into your matrix. It's all up to you. Fudzy, love and stability. You co-create stability. Love is depending on you. If you have insecurities from a past relationship, love will probably come in later on, not now. Because you've got to clear out any insecurities. In terms of stability, you got to do that shit yourself. First and foremost, get out of your head. Look at that. I don't sleep very well in terms of love. I don't sleep very well in terms of security. This represents nightmares, anxiety, grief, and depression, or grief turning into depression and worrying and stressing and overanalyzing every fucking thing. Then it's going to create emotional confusion, and it's going to create like instability in your emotions. But the universe is like, yo, we give you one door, but we're going to give you 7 more. I see stability in your energy, but you've got to fight for what is yours, and you got to feel stable in your now and not in all your tomorrows. I'm not going to call in stability tomorrow because tomorrow is always going to be a day away. I call my stability right now. And the 9 of Coins represents solo and luxury pleasures, financial gain, stability and structure. Archangel Gabriel trying to wake you up. This is about the judgment card, not judging yourself or anyone too harshly. It talks about the wake-up call, getting the clarity, finally making that decision. You've got to make sure that you choose you and that you choose love. Will I find and buy our home by fall this year, Rosie? Angels, guides, loved ones, will you? Will you? Will, yes, you will. You will. Pray, wish, ask, manifest, and believe like it's already yours, and then you will have it. Don't talk about your business to everything, and things will start to move quickly. The Chariot is taking action, no procrastinating, travel and relocation, a move. So, Rosie, yes, I feel like it will happen, sweetheart. Get out of your own way. Think about the most positive outcome. Manifest it. Does Eric think about you? Our connection, wanting to talk. Does Eric think about Esmeralda? No. It seems to me like you're the one that's doing all the thinking. And it seems to me like Eric's a bit narcissistic and egotistical. Look at me, I'm so good looking. I got a big one. And everybody look at me. And this is something or a quality about Eric that you have not seen yet. It seems to me like the woman in this relationship is doing all the love and emotion and thinking about the future. And the universe is saying, he's not your guy. But anchoring your reading is a divine counterpart and a soulmate. And he's not here yet. Look at that. The King and the Queen of Cups. This Eric person that you're thinking about is not your person. Sorry. Sorry, Esmeralda. You've got a divine counterpart coming your way, and it ain't that one that you're talking about. Yannick. Love, please. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Yannick need to know, please? In love and life. Here we go. Love. What do you need to know around love? You not ready for it. Sorry, you can go, yes, I am. And then you have insecurities. I want love, but I don't know what happens if I give all my heart and then somebody breaks it and then I'm destroyed and then I can't do the healing again. And it's like, yeah, self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation. You want it, but there's a part of you that's like, you want it, but you don't want it, but you do, but you don't. You need to stop thinking about what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong in terms of a relationship. It feels like you're praying and wishing for love, and love will come in, but it's like you got to get rid of the insecurities before you can even think about having a relationship. There are going to be a whole bunch of ducks that you're going to have to kiss before you get to your prince. But there will be love coming your way. Obviously, duh. But it's just a matter of timing. There's no point in going into a relationship and then all of a sudden, you know, you get into the relationship and you ruin it because, you know, you think that, you know, this person doesn't want me the way I want them. Oh my God, they're too good for me. It's like, no, you need to get out of your own way. Constantina. Will Eleni reach out? And you guys, loved ones. Constantina. Will Eleni reach out? Will Eleni reach out? Will Eleni reach out? Yes, but this person's got a lot of conflict. 5 days, 5 weeks, 5 months, the 5th of a month, depending on where the energy's at. Seems like there's a lot of people involved in whatever this is, or this person's going through something that you may or may not know about. Maybe even having like some money problems. Like this person feels like they give, and then I get nothing in return. It just feels like there's a lot of conflict going on in this person's energy. A lot of tug of war energy around this person. I don't like that. You do not need to be a follower and you do not need to be a subscriber. And if you're not happy with those subscriptions or you're not happy with your membership, don't be any of those things and I'll still read for you anyway. Daisy. Messages regarding my job search. Angels, guides, loved ones. Messages regarding the job search. Daisy. Messages regarding the job search. Don't worry about it. You'll be signing a contract sooner rather than later. Just get out of the way. Everything is going to fall into place. Justice card represents cause and effect, win-win situation, the balancing of the scales, the signing of the contract. I don't know, like a new job. Not everything is what it seems, Daisy. I know it's like you can't see clearly. The moon is a distortion. There's a hidden element to it. You're wondering when, where, or how, and when is this going to happen? But things will start to fall into place, sweetheart. You will have the job that you're asking for. You don't worry about that. Everything happens in divine timing. You are exactly where you're supposed to be right now. Even though sometimes it might not feel like it is. Well, it is because you signed the soul contract. 15 minutes again. For people who are not following me, I would like to give everybody an opportunity to get a reading. If you're not happy with your membership and you're not happy with your subscription, don't be any of those things, and I will still read for you anyway. Lillian, general. Angels, guys, loved ones. What does Lillian need to know, please? General reading, Lillian. Travel, relocation. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, the completion of a goal, learning important life lessons. A younger masculine coming your way. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. You're supposed to be a boss or a leader, and I'm seeing pregnancy around you. If it's not you, it's in the family. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to start to sleep better, a sense of freedom and relief and recovery, and you're going to rest better is what I'm seeing going forward into the future. Going in the future, I see resting and recovering. Eliora, should I walk away from Roy? Angels, guides, loved ones. Should Eliora walk away from Roy? Should you walk away from Roy? The fact that you're even asking me that question already tells me that you're kind of supposed to. Oh my God! Honey, I hope you're here. This is Google the Eight of Cups. The first thing you're going to get with the Eight of Cups is walk away. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Shall I tell you why? It's toxic as fuck. There's the devil. Addiction, greed, compulsion, manipulative energy, codependent, soul searching, going within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. You're on the right road. Walk away, man. Walk away. The energy don't feel right. It's toxic as hell. Walk away. Rochelle, romantic reconciliation with Michael. Is Michael and Rochelle going to reconcile? You do not need to tap the screen. You do not need to gift me. You do not need to like, share, or subscribe. Love and appreciate if you do, but guys, you don't have to gift me to get a reading. Just copy and paste your question. There is no reconciliation here. The person that you're talking about is a child and needs to grow up. Yeah, the person that you're talking about is emotionally immature and has committed to so many things, and you're not going to be the first thing that they're thinking about. This person's worrying about money and finances, and you're never going to know about it. And there's some secret energy around this person. Denial, judgment, weakness, an error in judgment with you. Michael is not what you think Michael is. I'm sorry. There's something about Michael that doesn't match your energy. Hold on a minute. I've got to read this person. Why does my mum hate me? I've always chased her love, but I punished for asking for love. Well, stop chasing then. Why would you do that? Stop chasing it. Your problem is that you're looking, I get it. A mother is supposed to love you, but I'm sorry, there are some mothers out there that are a bunch of cunts. And I just think that they should have never had any kids, but you were meant to be born into this world. So whether your mum loves you or hates you, that's none of your business. And if she can't give you the love that she's supposed to give you, when you have your children, yeah, when you have your children, you're going to give those children, she loves her other daughters. Good for them. Good for them. Good. She probably doesn't like you because maybe you remind her of her facially. Whatever your mum didn't do for you, you're going to do better for your children. You're going to go, Mum, thank you for being a fucking asshole because you taught me to be a better parent to my kids. Thank you. That's what you say. Stop playing the victim here. Your mum is just conflicted in the mind. She's going to be one of your greatest teachers to show you about love and compassion and empathy and understanding. And you're going to have to lap up all of these lessons. There will be victory around you. And later on in life, your mum will figure out that, you know, she was a bit of a bitch. But I'm going to say to you now, walk away from this. Stop chasing. The Chariot is making moves and going around and going about. Chariot is upside down. Stand still, soldier. Just let it go. You stop chasing her, okay? Have patience. Everything's going to happen in divine timing. Stop chasing the love. It's like, fuck it. Mum, I love you and I hope you're okay. Yeah, well, I don't like you. It's all right, Mum. I still love you anyway. But it doesn't mean you have to be in her energy. Education. Learn something from this situation. Teaching, skills, learning. What is your mum teaching you? Not to be a cunt. Your mum's teaching you to be better than what she is. Duh. Stop chasing love. Love will find you. Don't worry about it. Any message for me about Derek and I? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Tanya need to know about Derek and her? Angels and guides and loved ones. Tanya and Derek, Tanya. I don't like it. I don't like it. Third party situation. Doesn't have to be me, my man, not a woman. It could be other people getting involved in your business, creating conflict and tug of war energy. And this doesn't have to be associated to you. It could be Derek. I feel like you don't know whether Derek is coming or going. And I feel like you might have to reevaluate the situation. And I feel like Derek thinks that he's all that and something more. Because he's coming out as the King of Wands, egotistical, bit narcissistic, and is victorious with everyone that they meet. I just feel like, I don't know about Derek for you, sweetheart. But again, you can pursue this as much as you want because I can't tell you what to do because you got free will. So you got to do what you want with it. But do I like the energy? Not really. Chi-Chi. What does Michael P's intentions towards you? What is Michael P's intentions towards Chi-Chi, angels and guides and loved ones? Michael is not going to be the only person in terms of love in your energy field. You're going to have an opportunity of two. I do feel like you are supposed to be in some sort of a connection with this person, but only for a certain amount of time. The Lovers card talks about a choice between Michael and somebody else. Michael's coming out as an arrogant prick. I'm so sorry. Like, you might not see this version of him yet, but eventually you're going to see that this person is a bit of like, I don't know, good looking and charming, a bit of a con man. And so, oh my God, you're so alluring. I love everything about you. But then there's something about him that's just like, oh, what the fuck? It just feels like something doesn't feel right for me. I don't know. You'll figure it out at some point and then you'll be like, oh, hell to the motherfucking no. What is Michael's true intentions towards me? NKY Royal. Angels and guides and loved ones. NKY Royal. I love these questions. I love questions. It's amazing. Okay. True intentions. True intentions. This person's like, I want to get married. I want to build a happy home. I want to give you, but you have to give me in return. Look at these cards. Well, I don't know if it's going to be with you, but this person wants an equal balance of give and take in a relationship, to get married and have a happy home. Slow and steady wins the race. Take it slow. Wants to build a solid foundation, but at the same time, just at a crossroads about something. Maybe they have to move. Maybe they have to change job. But it's like they're going back and forth about something and they're trying to make some sort of a decision. But ultimately, they are looking for something a little bit more. I will say that. They are looking for something a little bit more. Why my ex, Emmanuel, appears in my dreams. Because that means you have some sort of soul connection. It means you haven't cut the cord or your ex hasn't cut the cord. Why is he appearing in her dreams? Why is Emmanuel appearing in her dreams? Because he's dreaming about your sexual escapades that you had with each other. He's like thinking about you naked. He's thinking about all the shit that you did together. And he's like, oh yeah. And then that's why he comes into your dreams and he sneaks in there. Sorry, sweetheart. It's a sexual thing. And this person's a child. I mean, it was probably a good thing that he's an ex because, I mean, you're a queen and he's a child. Slow to movement, never really satisfied you to some degree. And it's just like, yeah, no. I feel like you're going to get some sort of a wake-up call around Emmanuel. Not that you need it. Just don't go into the connection again because this person is no. This person, not your energy, not for you, does not belong to you. I'm going to say no to this. Well, I can't tell you what to do because it's your life. Rani, how does Brandon view me? Angels, guides and loved ones. How does Brandon view Rani, please? And thank you in love and light. I feel like he views you like you're a party girl. I feel like he views you as like, you know, you're beautiful, you're sexy, you probably party a lot. And, you know, he's like, I don't know about this. Do I want a commitment or do I want to have fun? I'm not sure. I feel like you might have known each other in a past life. I do feel like this person's a bit slow to movement. And I feel like you're never going to know what this person's feeling. And I feel like if they ever did feel anything for you, it's like they're going to take their sweet time to make moves. But in terms of how he views you, probably like really sexy and a party girl energy. Val, what does Tim want from you? Val, what does Tim want from Val? Angels and guides and loved ones, what does Tim want from Val? Please and thank you. What does Tim want from Val? Power, control, wants to see if they manage to... I don't know if you were in a connection with this person before. It feels like this person's got a lot of shit going on in their personal life, and maybe on some level you feel like you're a healing source, but this person is trying to, it's like they're trying to control their pain and their sorrow and their sadness, and they look at you and they feel like maybe you can help them on some level, and then they want to test the waters and see if they're able to control. And I don't like it. I don't like the energy of Tim, and I think you need to reevaluate it. You might be going back and forth about Val. I don't know if you want to jump into a relationship with him. I would say hell to the motherfucking no. But obviously I can't tell you what to do. I don't like the energy around him. Sorry, something feels off. Something doesn't feel right. It just is, something is not right. I'm not saying that this person is evil and untoward and unjust, but I'm just saying he's not right for you. Camille, will Billy and I be happy in our relationship again? Angels and guides and loved ones, will they be happy again? Will they be happy again? Camille and Billy, will they be happy again? Will they be happy again? Will they be happy again? Will they be... No, sweetheart, especially you. You will not be happy. You're looking for something more grounded, more stable, more solid energy. And it feels like you're not going to get that. You might even want to have babies, level up the relationship, a higher form of commitment. You want more than what you have. And it doesn't feel like it's moving forward. The world card is upside down. And then you're going to be at a crossroads, going back and forth, saying to yourself, do we even want the same thing or what? I've got to know with this one. Sorry, honey. I don't think so. I just feel like this person doesn't really know exactly what it is that they want. Not just from you, but like just in general. What the hell? Give me 1 second. Only members and subscribers are able to ask me, Joy, any guided messages for me, general, finances? What is the best crystal for you? I don't know. What is your star sign? You can Google it. Go on Google and say, what is the best crystal for Aries, Capricorn? I don't know my star sign. What? When were you born? When were you born? I got a choice, an opportunity coming your way. I don't need to know the year. I just need the date and the month. 26th of January. Aquarius. Air sign. Blue crystals. There's an opportunity and a choice coming your way. I feel like you might be traveling, relocating, or moving. I feel like there's going to be an important decision or a choice that you're going to have to make, and I've got an older masculine coming to you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. And I've also got the crossroads. You're going back and forth about something, trying to make a decision about something. And I am seeing that there is something important that you're going to have to decide. I got education around you as well at some point. Learning, information, education coming your way. Karen, can I get an energy check on my business? Crystals that I think everybody should have. Clear quartz crystals, amethyst. Like, I am a Capricorn, so I need black crystals. So this is a hematite, and this is a shungite, and then this is also lapis lazuli, amongst other things. Energy checking around your business. Angels and guides and loved ones. Energy checking around your business. You got some sort of wish fulfillment here, but you might need to tweak or change, take away or add something to the business. This does represent wish fulfillment. This does represent abundance. This does represent good health. And you've prayed and wished for something in and around the business, and I feel like it's going to come to fruition. Your business might go into the world. Like, it's going to be like, I'm known all over the world. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but I'm known all over the world, and you could be known for your business all over the world as well, sweetheart. D, will I get the sheriff job and pass the academy or probation officer? It's a lot of questions in one thing. All right, hold on. I don't like the energy around sheriff, probation officer. I don't like it. I don't like the energy around any of them. When you see something, you can't unsee it. I'm just saying this to you because a friend of mine's husband is a police officer, and the shit that this person sees, they like, once you see it, you can't unsee it. And you're coming out as an empath. So if you, and like mediumistic energy. So if you go into a scene or a scenario as a sheriff or a probation officer, once you see it, you can't unsee it. You can go forward with this if you want. However, I don't like the energy. I don't even like the pay. I don't like any of them. I don't know why. I don't like it. And look, Queen of Swords upside down. Everything is upside down. Four of Coins, upside down. What have I done? Upside down. I don't like it. I don't like any of it. I don't like the energy of it. Don't like it. And you're an empath. Look, once you see something fucked, like, I don't know, a dead body, you're not going to unsee it. You might have to reevaluate this. You're an empath. Empaths, could you imagine? I'm like a medium and I see dead people, and then I'm a fucking sheriff, and then I walk into a scene and there's just like a whole bunch of dead zombies in front of me, spirits, and I'm like, oh fuck. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. Doesn't feel right. All right, I'm going to be going live on Wednesday on Instagram. The link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. There is never a 96 people in there. There's like 25. So it's very intimate on Instagram, and I'll be able to get to more people on there than here. There is no membership or subscription on Instagram, but I will be on there for 2 hours only on a Wednesday. I'm going to tell you what time I'm going live on Instagram on Wednesday, and I'll post it up on TikTok, and I'm going to post it up on Instagram so you can get it on both places, and you'll know what time I'll be logging on Instagram. So look, there's 101 people in here. There's not going to be 101 people on my Instagram. So the link to my Instagram is on the main page of my TikTok. Go follow me over there, and then I will put up what time I'm going live on Instagram. And the amazing thing about Instagram is once I have done the reading, after 3 minutes, not even 2 minutes, it will post up straight away so you can watch your reading again. With TikTok, I have to tell you guys to record your readings because I'm having technical difficulties downloading 3 of my lives. I will never message you. I will never reach out to you on any of my social media platforms, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Don't have any other platforms. If somebody with my face is reaching out to you, it isn't me. It's a scammer. You've been warned. How do you know, Anna, how do I know which is your legitimate account? I've got a whole bunch of people trying to use my content to scam you people. And I put up that this is my only account. How do you know it's my only account? I have over 100,000 followers. I follow 28 people only, no more, no less. And I will never message you ever. That's how you know somebody with my face is messaging you. That ain't me. That's a scammer. Follow me on my Instagram. I have a blue tick. I'm verified on Instagram. On TikTok, over 100,000 followers. And I follow 28 people only on TikTok. See you on Wednesday on Instagram. The link is on the main page. I'm going to do my best to try and load up this live so you can watch your reading again. But I am having technical difficulties downloading free TikTok live, so be patient with me. I love and appreciate all of you. Goodbye. God bless. I need to go and eat and I need to go and do a pee. Bye, guys.